Sorry, man, I was just dancing to your tune, man. I like that little bounce, bro.
Hey, man, let me tell you about that bounce. Every time I put a song on my intro, a few months later, YouTube will be like, "Oh, copyrighted music, man." So, I have to keep changing that shit up, man. It's crazy.
I've had a few problems because I'm like, I paid the company to use, you pay a company and you get license for certain music. And every time I was putting up videos, Rich, copyright strike. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop using music, man. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it.
And you paid for the music too.
There you go. It's this company called CD Baby. They keep on, I don't know if you've dealt with them, but this company called CD Baby always giving me strikes on a copyright. They're the ones. Is what it is, man.
Shout out to Brian, New York City King, Jeremy in the building, Jay Lev up in here, 856, what's going on? Shout out to Miss Felicia in the building, how you doing? Yeah, it's crazy with the YouTube, man. YouTube they is fucking retarded, man. Some shit they do.
I can't keep up with it, bruh.
All right. See the God in the house, J Mo. And y'all type on the screen so I can shout y'all out, man. Share it live, man. We got brother Big J Escape to Dominican Republic in the house, formerly known as Big J Escape to Sasua.
Oh yeah.
So what made the change, Big J? What's
you know
up,
what,
man?
bro?
You giving up on Sasua?
Nah, man. You know what it was, bro? It was, when I first started the whole YouTube thing, right? I started off because I didn't really know. I'll be honest, I didn't know much about, the DR. You know what I mean? DR was mostly when I came here. As I said, I told the story 1,000 times. Marriage went to shit, and one of my best friends died. So, I just decided to take a trip out here. Yeah, I'm watching one of the TaylorMade videos. Decided to done my research. Took a trip out. I said, TaylorMade, he's one that put the battery in my back. I was like, yeah, you should do it. So it's like, okay, I'm going to call it, you know what I mean? Big J's Escape to Sasua. And then, like after a couple of times in Sasua, I was like, I'm sick of this shit. And then as soon, as my channel started gaining subscribers, oh, here we go. I just saw that pop up.
Tonight, y'all.
Yeah, the beard gone, man. The beard gone, man. Only for a hot minute. The beard gone only for a hot minute, man. So yeah, after that, bro, my eldest daughter, because they didn't know, I mean, I've got 4 daughters. So my eldest daughter found my channel. And in my earlier videos, I was talking about a lot of unsavory things. So, I mean, she hit me up, she was cool about it. She's like, look, Dad, and I was like, you know what? And the thing is funny because a couple of weeks before that, I was thinking of changing the name. So that kind of just sped up the process. And I just thought, you know what? Let me just burn this whole shit down and rebuild again. So we're here today.
Well, my channel used to be named Dominican Republic too.
There you go. I had to
clean things up a little bit. In the beginning, I had my videos and my lives were, a little more graphic and shit. And nowadays, so yeah, I had to clean my act up a little bit.
I hear you, man. Well, you've been, like I said, you've been at it for a while because you kind of started when I did. So, just because, as I said, it's funny because I stumbled upon Dreezy's channel, and I used to tune into Dreezy's channel a lot because Dreezy was just different. There was just something about his content. I mean, I know it's not for everybody, but I liked Dreezy's channel, and he was coming from a Colombia point of view as well. So I was kind of learning a lot from him, and obviously he linked us up. So I've just seen your channel grow and grow and grow, and I've just seen the change and the elevation, bro. So as Mayor says, shout out to you.
Yeah, man, appreciate it, man. Shout out to Jay Clyde for the Cash App donation, man. Appreciate that. Looking for any questions you have or anything, comments. But yeah, man, you have to grow, man, and you know you can't be the same person you was,
No.
5 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 years ago. You have to get smarter, wiser. We all gonna make mistakes, man. We all gonna do stuff we probably
Of
regret,
course.
but you
Mm-hmm.
try to make corrections, man.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. It's all
Yeah,
about growth, brother. It's all about growth. That's all it is. All about growth.
yeah.
And as I said, we're here today, and we only can grow more and more and elevate. That's what we're here for. We never stay stuck on static. Never.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to grow my money right now too.
Oh, you're not the only one, brother. You're not the only one. That's why I'm heading home. That's why I'm heading home now. You know.
How long you was out there, man?
Oh man, I came out here. Jesus Christ, Rich. I came out here. Well, I had a nightmare getting out here to start off with. I had a night. Bro, it was a nightmare. But I'm gonna cut that all out. But I came here October the 30th. I got out here.
Damn. Okay.
So I've been out here from October the 30th. Yeah.
Man,
And I
that's
was meant
about
to
4
stay till
months.
April.
Damn,
Yeah, I
that's
was meant to
5
stay
months.
till. I was meant to stay till April. I was meant to stay till April, but
Yeah, I
shit's
remember you
changed now.
saying that you was gonna have to stay there until April because of your country wouldn't let people back in or something.
Yeah. No, what it was. So right. So my flight was due back, I believe, the 10th. I think it was the 10th or the 11th of December. Then they cancelled my ticket. So I was like, okay. I just decided, sod it. I'm just gonna just stay here till April because I was working on the front line. I'm known as a frontline worker in England. So I was working during the COVID epidemic, and I worked every day from March, because I remember I was in Dominican Republic, like I believe last year February I came. And I went back like March the 3rd or something. March the 3rd, March the 2nd, I went back. And that's when COVID just hit. So I've been working on the front line every day to October. So they owed me, time and stuff like that. So when I came out, flight got cancelled. I just said, sod it. I'm just going to stay till April. They were like, cool about it. And then I received a phone call. I received a phone call about, hold on a minute, Angie, was about a week and a half ago. I received a call. About a week and a half ago. When I got the call from work. It was about a week and a half ago, bro. I got a call from work. So they're like inundated with madness right now. So they've just called me to say that they just said, look, we'll pay for your flight. If you can get back home, we need you here. So
That's all you need to hear. Pay for my flight.
and not only that, they're gonna pay me time and a half, bro. So that's all right with me. So that's enough to, what I mean, scratch, as we say, grease the palms and let me go. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut my journey short and head back home, man, and go and pick up them coins.
Right.
I want to say, bro,
If I do like a 10-day trip or 14-day trip, which I ain't done in a while, but if I do those long trips, man, toward the end, I'll be like, man, I need to take my ass back.
Oh man, it's been a ride, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Lost, man.
But I just want to say something before we kickstart. I just want to say something to you, Rich. You had a brother on your channel not long ago talking about cryptocurrency, man. Right. I'm not gonna lie, right? It was a long ass bloody flipping video, but I learned a lot, and I'd just like to say that I'm now invested in cryptocurrency.
That's what's up.
I'm invested in Ethereum, Cardano. I got a few bits, Polkadot. I got little bits and pieces here, and it was very educational, to say the least. The brother, I think his name is Crypto King, he broke it down in baby food for people to understand. So I just want to just thank you, bro, for putting that video up and for teaching the people, man. So like I said, I'm invested in cryptocurrency, so thank you for that one.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Crypto King, man. Like I say, he, his videos, he got new videos. He dropped one today. But his videos is really like educational. He's teaching you what crypto is and how it works. And most YouTubers not gonna tell you that. They're just gonna tell you, hey, look, this stock is hot right now. But then you don't really know what you buy. You don't know. So shout out to him. You know, I don't know if he's in the chat right now. I'm put his link in there anyhow. But he breaks down what it is, man. Then, you know, like I told him, maybe later, you know, you could do some lives and show people some trades and stuff. You know, so he working on that channel. You know, he does a lot of different things right now. So he's kind of busy. And you know, like I know YouTube it'll take all your damn time if you let it.
Oh God, tell me about it. I mean, I'm gonna lie, the amount of content that I was meant to put out, Rich, for being out here. You know, I was busy looking for land and doing my thing, trying to live life, you know, building relationships and, you know, educating myself more about the. So it was just hard to juggle everything. You know, I got my relationship out here. So it was, to be quite, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been, in terms of putting out content, I have been lazy. You don't want to know how much backlog I've got.
I'm pretty sure.
Bruh.
Well, you ain't got no excuse, man. You've been out there for 4 months.
Bruh, I've got a backlog.
Like 3 videos a week.
Bro, this is how bad it is, right? This is how bad it is. I got so much content, I even deleted content by accident. That's how much content I got. So, yeah, you know, I've been lazy. But, yeah, as I said, you know, everything comes with growth, man. Because the thing is, it's funny, because when I've got the backlog, news will break and it'd be like, damn, I could have done a video on that. And it's like, and then something else breaks. It's like, shit, I've just put that out. I've got it. People don't realize the time and effort, what goes in to vlogging, man. They just don't realize. But as I said, I've learned a lot. I'm so great. This trip, I'm so grateful for, because I've learned a lot about the Dominican Republic. I mean, a lot. You know, even certain people, they put out certain vlogs, and I'm not shitting on them. And sometimes I've got to look at them and say, that's not entirely true. But you see, I don't want to come across as though Mr. Know-it-all or I know everything, because I do spend a lot of time here. So, and I have to say, being in DR, fiction versus reality, as I said, the reality is different when you're out here and you're living out here, you're staycationing here. What you hear in the WhatsApp groups versus the reality here is totally 2 different things. And I've learned that, you know, especially with the curfew business. I've learned that, you know, what they tell you versus the reality when you're here is 2 different things. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we were moving around the curfew. I ain't gonna lie, we were moving around. I mean, talking about going through checkpoints. Bro, I'm not even joking.
You ain't gonna recommend that though, right?
This is what I say, right? So let me just tell people about the curfew thing, right? So the curfew thing, don't play with it, because I don't want to get anybody arrested. So don't think that you can walk on the street willy-nilly with your Presidente or your rum and think, yeah, it's all good. No, your ass will get locked up. When I mean moving around, if you got a cab driver and he's got the license, you can go where the hell you want to. So if you're going to check a friend, if you're going to check, you know, one gal that you're not up the road, you're good. You understand what I'm saying? Alternatively, if you do have the links as your bedrooms might have certain licenses that they can touch road. I mean, we were like, what's that place? We were like hitting places like Oasis, like at 10 p.m. at night. Literally, just whip it. No cab. This was by no cab. This was just a friend that had a license and knew the thing. You know what I mean? So the reality, what you hear, face when you're over there, it is 2 different things, brother. I say that. But we were moving nice. You know, the curfew, for anybody that's coming here right now or getting over here, that is only strictly for the whole Sosua staycation. It's going to put a hindrance on you. it's gonna put in because the strip's gonna be locked off and everything. But like I said, if you know how to move in Dominican Republic, you're gonna be fine. As long
And
as you got
that's
your
all
driver.
over. That's all over the DR. That's
That's
like
listen, that's all. Listen, bro. I was in Santo Domingo. I'm gonna tell you a story. I was in Santo Domingo, right? And me and Nora Bez's husband actually were hanging out. Me and Nora Bez's husband. Shout out to Nora Bez and shout out to her husband, man. Me and Nora Bez's husband were actually hanging out. And we was at after our spot, man, just having a drink, chilling, chatting, you know what I mean? Overlooking the city. I forgot what the place was called, bruh. I actually done a vlog on it, bro. I forgot what the place was called. Honestly, I forgot what the place was called, which my mind kind of went. But there are spots, bro. There are spots. If you know there's certain barrios and you know where to move, and you know the feds ain't gonna go up there, and you're good, bro. There's people party on the street having a good, bro. Honestly, like what you hear by WhatsApp and rumors versus when you're in the DR and you know how to move and you got your links, bro, you're gonna have a good time. Like I said, I was up in the Union, bro. There was a street party in. I didn't document. I'll be honest, I didn't document it. I didn't, because not everything's for YouTube. I always say that not everything's for YouTube. It was my time to party and drink and have a good time. So I didn't want to take out the camera and you know what I'm saying, Rich. You know, I'm sure the viewers understand what I'm saying. So, you know, I was up in the Union partying to the early. I was no feds didn't roll past. There was people partying on the street. Literally, I was in Capetillo. Yet again, you know what I mean? Not everything's for YouTube. I was in Capetillo, hanging out, drinking, chilling, music blasting, people. It's just that if you know how to move, you're good. If you don't, and you're just coming on a tourist thing, follow the rules and keep safe. That's all I say.
All right, shout out to Jay Mitch. He says donation. Shout out to you. Salute to you, man. That's how small YouTubers survive. I'll donate because I don't get them views. It's all good.
But man, living in Puerto Plata, I love it, Rich, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I know
you like it better than Bavario and all the other places you was at.
You see, my lady lives in Bavario, so obviously I split my time between Bavario and Bavaro. See, there I go with the American pronunciations again. There you go. See, I split my time between Bavaro and Puerto Plata. So, but life in Puerto Plata, because that's where my apartment is. Life in Puerto Plata. I mean, don't get me wrong. Life in Bavaro is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Bavaro, let's start with Bavaro. Bavaro is not all about hotels and all-inclusives. It's really not. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know, with the curfew and everything, it kind of ruined a lot of things, you know, on my staycation here. But as I said, Bavaro's not all about hotels and inclusive, man. It is on the pricey side. I'm not going to lie. It's on the pricey side. But yet again, if you know how to move, if you know where to spend your money, if you're eating out and so forth. But there's a place called Bavaro Perusa. You know, it's like a long strip, Rich. I'm talking about a long, just like from Armby to almost Greg's place. It's a long road. And, you know, you got shops, electrical shops, bars, people selling meat, furniture. You know what I mean? It's a busy road. And you've got gyms there, everything's going on. So, yeah, it's cool, bro. It's cool. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Is it touristy? It depends where you are. If you're in Bavaro Perusa, no, you're not going to see no tourists in Bavaro Perusa. I can say that now. You're not. You know what I mean? Because the tourists are kind of scared to walk up there, but you're just amongst Dominicans and Haitians. And that's what I love as well. You've got Haitians and Dominicans kind of melting into one pot. So, yeah, you know what I mean? In terms of Puerto Plata now, man, I love Puerto Plata, man. The experience of living there was beautiful. I ain't even gonna lie. Waking up every morning in my apartment. If you see one of my vlogs, my apartment is literally not even 2 minutes walk It's like you walk up my apartment, you bust a corner, you walk down, you can see the Malacon. I was going for walks on the Malacon. The Malacon's 5 miles each way, so 10 miles. I was doing 10 miles every morning, man, just to walk on that Malacon and look out to that ocean, brother. You know what I mean? And then going for coffee in the morning. Life was just, it was just like, this is worth living, man. You know what I mean? I could never, don't get me wrong, this is not shitting on Sasua. I know what Sasua is all about and stuff like that. But I would just say to people, I'm just reading Jackson G is, sorry, I just got, life, man, where was I? I'm just reading the comments, bro, sorry. Just walking the Malacon and just life in general, and just getting the experience, linking up with brothers that live there, as you know, brother Vinny lives there. You know what I mean? I love Puerto Plata. I love Puerto Plata, especially, you know, you got restaurants there, where to eat, where to spend your money. I would say to brothers this, right? This is what I would say to brothers. I understand brothers go to Sasua, and I get why they go to Sasua. I understand, I'm a man. I get it. I totally get it. And I've never shitted on Sasua at all. So I get why you go there. You might have a weekend and you just want to knock down a few buildings, and that's cool. You know what I mean? I am not the dick police. I'm not here to police anybody. You always say, make your holiday your holiday. You paid for it. But this is what I would say to brothers. If you're tired of Sasua, come to Puerto Plata. You are going to get the same talent in Puerto Plata. You got barrios which are close to Central Park. And you'll just see women all over the place. You don't even need to speak Spanish. You just say hola. And that's it. And you just take it from there. You take it from there. That's it. That's it. So you can move in Puerto Plata. You can maneuver sweet in Puerto Plata. I said it's going to cut out a lot of the crap. I say that.
Shout out to Fitness, Travel Life. Think he's doing a live tonight. Make sure y'all check it out. Y'all that want to learn about the stocks, he talks about it almost every night. So go check that brother out. He close to 1,000. You know, I'm sure he'll be there within a month or so. So shout out to him.
And I'm telling you, Rich. I say this, Rich, right?
Man.
Yeah, man. Yo, that's my big bro, man. That's the big brother right there, man. That's the big brother, Go, man. And I just missed him. It's funny because Go came into Puerto Plata and I just left. So we literally just missed each other, man. Literally. But I would say, yeah, for the brothers them that, you know, like love the women, yo, you got to do, you got the Parquet Central. Parquet Central on Christmas was Rich. It was crazy. It was crazy. And my missus is right there right now. I can talk like this because she ain't got no problem with that, because she knows that I'm just here to just tell man them the truth, because she's always saying, listen, just advocate. Man, she knows man them are going to do what they're going to do. So she just says, advocate the positive. Bro, that whole, right, so you had Parquet Central that had all the Christmas things up and stuff like that, bro.
Right.
The amount of single women that was there was ridiculous. If I was a single man, I wouldn't even go RMV. I wouldn't even go to Sasua. I don't need it. And those who know what I'm talking about. Even if we bun out the Christmas thing, I'm talking about Central Park, and you go to the few little side roads and you just walk up and go in. And it's like a maze, Rich. Literally, little side streets, stuff like that. Bro, it's full of women. Full of women. Say hola, that's it. They're gonna stop. That's it. That's it. And I've seen it with my own eyes. This is not me getting third party. This is not me hearing rumors. No, I lived it and I've seen it. So yeah, those who know, like Tony Hernandez says, he's not lying. So those who know, you do not need Sasua at all. If Sasua is dead, just come to Puerto Plata, man. You know what I mean? Especially if you go to La Serena, whoa, just go upstairs and get yourself something to eat and just look at the till and you see the talent coming through the till, man, or the car. Or just stand outside La Serena and see what goes in there and comes out. It's better than any nightclub. I can tell you that. Better than any nightclub.
Right. That's what's up, man. Next time I go to DR, I definitely. I mean, I did go out to Puerto Plata one day when I was out there, but it was kind of close to curfew time, so I didn't spend. I was out there maybe an hour or two, and I had to get back. You know what I'm saying? You got the replay going on over there? You got the, yeah. I can hear it in the back echoing.
Oh, hold on.
You on your phone?
No, I ain't got nothing echoing, bro.
Oh, okay.
What, can you hear some replay or something?
Well, it was, but it sounds good now.
Oh, it's good now. Okay. Yeah, man. As I said, you know, the language.
How was you getting around the country, bro? You was catching a bus?
Bro, I was catching bus. I mean, I know a lot of people. They can be saying, "Oh, Big J, the Monte Conchos are dangerous." Bruh, let me tell you something, man. This is my thing with the Monte Conchos. You got some Monte Conchos that are crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Monte Conchos are crazy. This is my thing. Every time I jump on a Monte Concho, I say to a brother, look, drive the thing properly. Yeah, drive the thing properly. Don't be on the madness. You drive it properly, I'm gonna give you a tip. And they just behave themselves. They just drive the thing properly. And I was getting around Caribbean tours, man. Caribbean tours all the way, bro. Caribbean tours. You know, those who traveling by Caribbean tours just turn up early. Just especially with the pandemic, you know, that at the end of the day things are a bit different. Just turn up early. That's it. But Caribbean tours never let me down, man. Caribbean tours, Barbaro Express never let me down. I went to where was I? I went to obviously I was in Puerto Plata. Obviously I nipped up to Sosua, went up to Costum Bar. Went to Santiago, I went to the capital a few times, back to Barbaro, went to Banao. Maybe I'm missing. I went to Higüey.
Yeah, he was all over that, John.
Oh man, I love, bro. I love.
Coming out for all that.
Oh, I got video. I got videos in the campo. I got videos actually in the campo in Banao. So I was actually deep in the campo. You know what I mean? Campo. I was in. You know what I mean? So that was good. That was an experience. Yeah, again, I didn't capture as much as I wanted to because, you know, I was with my lady's family. There was a party going on and so forth. As I said, not everything's for YouTube. Like I said, we were having a conversation off camera. Like, it's hard sometimes because you're trying to live your normal life, but at the same time, you're trying to vlog so people can see. You know what I mean? So it's that balance. There you go, bro. It's that balance, man. It's hard, but you know, it's a learning process. But yeah, as I said, this has been a big education. Especially, I met good brothers as well. You know, the importance. Now, I say this, I was very ignorant because one thing about me is a saying in England: don't be afraid to look in the mirror and call yourself an arsehole sometimes. In other words, as you American says, go and check yourself. Look in the mirror and sometimes you got to check yourself. So
yeah, I
was very ignorant on the language. I say that, you know, sometimes you got to correct yourself and, you know, you got to know when you're wrong. That's what being a real man's all about. I was very ignorant on, I'm not going to learn Spanish, just know the culture, which, yeah, I would still stand by that. Learn the culture. The culture is very important. Very important. But, bruh, learn the language, man. Learn the I mean, trust me. I mean, my experience here, learn the language, bruh. Learn the language. Right. Anybody that's moving to the Dominican Republic, I'm telling you now, learn the language. I can't stress that anymore, right? And the reason why this is the reason why I'm saying this. I'm gonna talk to the man them that love the women. I'm have to talk to them. Understand? We got a large section of men that love the women, and that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not a batty man, that's cool. Do your thing. But I say this. I have a bedroom. He's from London. Actually, I done an interview with him. I done an interview. His name is G. He's actually from London, Jamaica, and he speaks fluent Spanish. And Rich, I'm telling you, I said no word of Rich. On my mama. This guy was drawing gal like it was nothing, just by speaking Spanish. Yeah. Just drawing gal, just draw. And I'm talking about these women. Listen, you see them, all them little sewer rats? They couldn't touch what my man was picking up. Trust me. I'm telling you. And this was all through the Spanish language. So I'm going to take upon myself when I get back. I mean, I'll be learning bits and pieces through my missus, but I'm going, when I get back to England, I've already booked him for my lessons to learn Spanish. I'm going to go and learn languages. But I'm saying to the man that I've got in problems and running to Sasua and trying to wife you up these chicks, man, listen, there's Dominican women all over the bruh. There's some fine Dominican women that are single and they want you. Believe me, they want you. Just learn parts of the language, bruh, so you can talk to them, so you can communicate with them. Because that's the biggest problem with us gringos and them, the communication. The communication. I'm lucky because my missus talks English. So I'm lucky. You know, she's a unicorn. But outside of that, I mean, I'm still going to go and learn the language regardless. I'm not saying that, yo, if you can mac, if you can do your thing, if you can chat with women, yeah, that's not going to stop you. I'm not saying you can't go to Port Plata. That's ain't going to hinder you. It's not. But learn the language so you can communicate. Learn the language. Even learn the language with stuff like the money aspect of things. You will find that you will spend far less money if you can learn the language, because you can tell a man, yo, I ain't paying that. That's not what I'm paying, because you're always going to get green gold over here. I tell you that now. Right, I mean, you're always going to get green gold over here. You're always. It don't matter. You're going to get, not saying every Dominican's going to rip you off, because that'd be the wrong thing to say, because there are good Dominicans that will look out for you and be like, nah, bro, I ain't going to let you pay that. I'm not going to let that happen to you. You understand what I'm saying? But you've got the reverse side, which you are going to get conned off a few things. It's going to happen. Like, when I was going to check Brother Skrilla, I used to pay 200 pesos to go to him. And I found out it was 50 pesos. Like, what? You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro. I've been had. I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't been had. I've been had, bro. I've been had. I've been a victim.
Shout out to that brother there. He moved down to DR with his fam. But he recently moved to Port Plata. So he definitely can relate to what you're saying.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just learn I would say to every American cousin of mine, every English cousin of mine, please, brothers, Duolingo, download Duolingo. Yo, what's up with Ryan? Well, I'm not answering that question. He's on a wind up. He's on a, that's my team, but he's on a wind up. But you can see I'm wearing red today, so nothing to do with Arsenal. But anyway, I would say, really and truly, brothers, please, 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 go to Sasua, have your fun. If you're going to Sasua to have your fun, cool. And you're going back to America and that's all you want to do, just come to DR, knock down a few buildings and go back. Yes, blessings, club fillers, man. Yes, man, that's my boy, man. That's my boy, Bazza. Yeah, man, that's my boy, Barry the Boss, man. Yeah, yeah. Big up, Bazza. Big up, Bazza. Yeah, man. I always say Baz is one of the hardest working YouTubers I know. Yeah, this guy goes live every night, bro. Shit, I can't even keep up with him. Like, but he works hard. He puts in, you know, he deserves everything that's coming to him, man. He puts in the work.
Y'all want to know anything about Asia, man? I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Check him out on his channel, Club Fillers Inc. You know, he definitely gonna make you laugh. He definitely gonna
definitely. Oh, he's funny as shit. Baz is funny as shit, man. Baz is funny as shit, man, I tell you.
Right.
But yeah, I would say, look, and I understand, you see, the thing is, Rich, I'm gonna say this. And you know me, I keep it 100, bro.
Right.
I understand, you know, we have like 120,000 YouTubers right now doing no, let's keep it real. Me, Rich, I don't hold my tongue for anybody. And like I said, bro, look, I don't shit on any black man that's making money from YouTube, you know, but you have a lot of YouTubers that are setting up the camera and filming us, and they're getting 100K views. Now, I'm a human being. I'm a human being. Does that piss me the fuck off? Yes, it does. It does. Because at the end of the day, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I can just take a camera, put it on the table, sit on Sosua Beach and film us and click a YouTube check. Unfortunately, that's not me. I've got too much to say. So I'm not going to do that. But shout out to them brothers. They're making a check. They're feeding the families. I'm not shitting on them. The point is
a lot of guys be promoting their videos too. They be paying, you know, promote the video, which is, hey, I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, but
my thing is that there's a lot of brothers. The thing is that there's a lot of brothers that do, as I said, if you're going to Sosua just to get your leg over and tear down enough buildings and then return back to work on Monday, do that. But there's a lot of brothers that won't admit this. There's a lot of brothers that are looking for relationships, and that's facts. I mean, anybody can challenge me on that. I've seen it, and the reason why I say that because a lot of these brothers are wiping these holes in Sosua.
And that's real talk. And that's real talk. And that's real talk.
You know, a lot of these brothers are wiping these, and why would you wipe a hole? Why? It's only one.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because they want a relationship, Rich. They want a relationship.
Shout out to Jaws. He said, learning the language has always helped me move around Santiago.
Shaolin, fantastic. Big you up, bro. Hit me up, Shaolin, man. I keep on missing. We need to catch up, Shaolin. Hit me up, bro. Byron, bless up yourself.
Looking women when you know Spanish. Shout out to Jaws, man. I met that brother in person, man. Cool peoples, man. But I'm gonna tell you why a lot of American guys, why they wife up, you know, street girls, because they do it right here in the States. They look for girls that are strippers. They look for the girl with the fat ass in the store with the booty shorts on, with some, you know, with some flip flops. You know, they look for the bullshit here, so they don't look for.
But there's nothing. But I understand that.
It's easier to buy a woman versus earning a woman's respect and finding a real lady. So it's a microwave world, and they want it now. They want to turn this hoe into a housewife. And look at Kanye West. Look at all these guys that married these women that was, you know. That's how it is, man. Guys want trophy pieces on their arms, and they want it right now. They don't want to wait. They don't want to find the right female. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is, man.
I hear what you're saying. Oh, where's the beard at, Big J? Yo, I had to let my skin breathe, so I just cut it off. I'm growing it back. You know what I mean? My missus don't like it. She hates it. Here goes Rich again with his bullshit. But I'm gonna grow it back, man. I'm gonna grow it back. This is just temporary measure, so I'm gonna grow it back. No, I hear what you're saying, Rich. And no, I'm not gonna bullshit. Obviously, it's your country. You know how your brothers move. I'm just saying that there's more of a psychology part to that when they do come there, and I think if we go deeper down the rabbit hole, I think there's a lot of brothers. And this is universal from the UK, from Europe as well, and America, that they wanted that Hailey Berry girl next door. Yes, bless up King. They couldn't quite get to that first base of getting that Hailey Berry. You know what I mean? Byron, bless yourself. They couldn't quite get to that first base of getting that Hailey Berry, whether she was in America or England or Europe, right? So they found out about a place called Sosua. They come to Sosua, they see all these fine women running about in Sosua, and they think, wow, I can actually have sex with her for $30, $40. This same woman is going to cost me $1,000 in America, or $500, or going to cost me £300 in England. So they sleep with it. After they sleep with these women, they're like, damn, I just slept with a woman of my dreams. Not only that, this woman has cooked and cleaned for them and make them feel like a king. You know that Latin, You know Latin women, man. They come with that different game. They make you feel like a king. They return back to America or return back to England or turn back to Europe with their head all messed up because it's the first time they tore a building down on that level. What happens now? They start catching feelings because they want to impress other friends. Like, look what I got. Even though they know it's shit, it's like a rites to passion. Just like, yeah, I've achieved something. And this is what happens. What they don't realize is that, look, you can get that. She's not gonna be a hoe. She's not gonna be asking for money. She's not gonna be running you down for rent and so forth and so forth. She's not. I hate this misconception that all Dominican women, all they do is ask for money. All they do is ask money. That's why we're going to Colombia. Bullshit. This is not true. Stay your ass out of Sosua. If you're going to Sosua to go and get your leg over, do that. But not all Dominican women ask for money. My missus, she works. She owns her own house and she owns land. She don't need me for shit. I tell you one thing, my missus has put me onto game. When it comes to land and educating me about what land, she's put me onto game. So it's not to say that another man can't go and do it or go and find his queen or do that. So I think it's easy to spread bad news about Dominican women, but people never tell the good side on good Dominican women. They never do that. It's always about, oh, Dominican women always asking.
Time out.
All right.
I be trying to get brothers in here that has a long-term Dominican girlfriend or wives, because I know quite a few guys in the DR, but you know, a lot of times they don't want to come on the show because they know brothers gonna, you know, throw shade and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they haven't taken time to go there, because these are the same brothers that go to the Dominican Republic, wife a whore, the whore plays them, they're sending money by Western Union, the next thing, then what they do, they get rid of that woman, then you know what they do? They go back to Sue and repeat the same thing. They don't go outside the box. Listen, you know, Rich.
All these
I've been in 2 relationships.
They better other places.
I've been in 2 relationships in Dominican Republic. This is my second one. Right? I've had links. You know, I've had links, but I've been in 2 relationships. First one didn't work out because we weren't gelling. Nothing to do with money. Nothing to do with it. We just weren't gelling. Simple. I upgraded. I found something better for myself. I found someone that, hold on a minute, let me see if you can put me on game. She knows what I'm bringing to the table. What do you bring to the table? Tell me what you bring to the table. And she brought a lot to the table. So at the end of the day, guys, there are good Dominican women here. Don't get it twisted. They're all over. Now, is there hood rats? Listen, if you get with a hood rat, you're going to get hood rat shit. Simple. You get with a hood rat, and it don't matter where the hood rat. It could be from England, America, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. You get with a hood rat, you're going to get hood rat situation. It's just simple. There are women that drive cars. There are women that got jobs. There are women. There's even women that ain't got no jobs, but they're humble. My grandmother said this to me a long time ago, Rich. She said, God rest her soul. She said, women are like cars. Just find a quality one with low maintenance. All women cost you. There's not one man in this room right now that cannot tell me that no woman has cost you. None. All women cost. Because you know why? When you're dealing with a woman, it's a responsibility.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're dating someone, it's a responsibility. As a real man, you're going to take that woman out for dinner. You're going to take her to the cinema. You might buy her a pair of shoes. You might buy the food to sit in the flipping park so you can drink a bottle of wine and eat something.
Shit, he was standing by Oprah something, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to cost you, bro.
Shout out to subscribe at Love Crossing Borders. He says, correct, rich guys, mad BS in and out of the states. Facts. Let me read the rest of the chat.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Andre again. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. I've been saying the same thing about women in Colombia. They never talk about the good women. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get some guys, some testimonials on the show, even in other countries. But guys don't want to come on because, sometimes it be some heat over here. You know what I mean? Salute to the
Listen,
panel in chat. Keep swinging, Rich. Shout out to O-Dub. I appreciate that donation, my brother. Shout out to Marquise. Good women everywhere. A lot of guys lead with money.
exactly,
As a person.
exactly.
Well,
And
you
this
hit
is
it
the
on the head
problem.
right there. Shout out to you, man. Big J speaking facts. Hell yeah, man. You're right, man.
Yeah,
It's like,
this is
man,
the
like cats will find a girl, like, they'll find a chick. Let's say they met her on Tinder.
yeah.
Girl comes through, whatever, they meet the girl. And then the girl, asks them for money. And then every time they see the girl, they ask for money. Then they end up in a relationship with the girl. And then they get burnt. And then they say, damn, she played me. Oh, you played yourself. Because you came in the game paying. Even though she wasn't a street girl, she was a female that you knew she was about money. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to test these females, man. Say, hey, I ain't got it. See how they react before you invest 2 or 3
I'm gonna
years.
say this. I'm gonna say this. The Dominican women over here, they're human beings. They need sex. Some of these women, they need sex. They're human beings. Everybody needs sex. They're human beings. So they know that the majority of men around them are Dominican men. So they're having sex with them. You think these men are paying? No. They're just hitting and going. They're not paying these women nothing. They're just buying a few presidentes, if that, or the women might pay. Now, I'm not no angel. I'm not no angel. Back in the day, I used to go on Tinder. Yeah, cool. We'll link up, boom, few presidentes, that's it, boom, gone. That's it. Like I said, these guys, we need to start moving like the Dominican men. That's who we need to learn from. Learn the Dominican men. I told you something. Any man that's in Dominican Republic and you want to know how to move, go and talk to a Concho. Because they be getting it in. Do not get it twisted. Let me repeat myself again. The Monte Concho guys be knocking buildings down. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. The Monte Concho guys, go and talk to a Dominican man. And they will show you how to move. Go and talk to a Dominican. Rico Toro, I met that brother, man. Good brother. Bless up Rico Toro, man. We met, man. Bless you up, bro. But man, yeah, go and talk.
Rico Toro's a cool cat, man. He's one of them guys, if you go to DR, man, you gotta run into him, man, because he gonna give you some jewels, man, some gems, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rico Toro, man, in the building. All right.
See, I don't know if QB Finest lives over there, or like I said, if you're happy with just going to do pay for play for 4 days and going home, that's cool. That's on you. Those who looking to move down here and wanna have that lifestyle of multiple women, you don't need to do pay for play. I'm telling you now, it might cost you a few presidentes here and there. I know certain guys that might drop a little 500 pesos next day or 1,000 pesos next day. Yeah, that happens. You know what I mean? But all this $200, $100, leave me out of that shit. I tell you that now. Leave me the hell out of that shit.
Hey, halftime.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
I got a roll the motherfucking tape for y'all. Show y'all what's going on there. And why some of us in this position we in. Check it out.
I love Cartagena so much. The people of Cartagena are always good to me, and I want to give them something to show how good they are to me. You see? You see?
And this is why. Rich, let me tell you something. We know a fellow YouTuber. I'm not gonna mention his. Actually, I'm not gonna mention his name. We both know him. The Oakland cat. I just say that the Oakland cat. He knows who he is. The Oakland cat. I'm not gonna, because I'm not gonna. I mean, shout out to that brother. God bless that brother. Honestly, God bless that. But we just couldn't get on and we couldn't see eye to eye. But for real, God bless that brother. And he was, I think he was making plans to come to the DR. Me and him was spoken. I said, look, bro, just go to Marinade. Just go to Marinade because you're gonna see the same women up there. You have to pay no $100. You can pay 1,000 pesos, 1,500 pesos. You lying. There's no way in chance. No, I'm like, bro, I'm a big grown man. Why do I need to lie? Like I said, do you think these Dominican men are paying? You think these Montecon? Remember, these women are human beings. These women are, listen, Rich, I'm not going to boast. I know women that guys are literally paying $500 to hit.
Out there in the DR or back in your country?
In the DR. Me and you will talk off camera, bro, and I would show you some receipts. This is what I'm saying. I will personally show you some receipts. There are guys that are paying a certain chica $500 to hit.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna show you the receipts, Rich. That's what I'm saying. I just keep it real. There's guys that are paying this chica for she's not well known, but there are certain cats that have paid her $500. I know that for a fact. She's showing me certain shit. And because how I move, that shit's on tap. I say that. So for the brothers, stop. And I understand the brothers that are coming over for 4 days. I get it. You come in for 4 days. You want to tear down as much buildings. You want to get back to America and get back to your job Monday morning. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I get it. But for those that are on a staycation, get the hell out of Sosua. Come to Puerto Plata. Go to Santiago. Go to the capital. And yo, man, do your thing, bro. There's women on Tinder that you can just go take out for a day and do your thing, bro. There's none. See, all of that. That's the problem. We're quick to pull out that. That's what we communicate with. That.
Right.
And you see when you communicate with that, they're gonna communicate with that, and that's what happens.
Shout out to Loose Lips for the donation, man. You got to give me a good comment, Loose Lips, man. Where you at? But yeah, man. Okay. All right. Loose Lips say it's levels to this shit. If you want a decent girl, look at the family and her goals. Also, if you're
I agree.
If you're in a Spanish country, learn Spanish. You don't have shit if you can't communicate properly.
I agree. He's right. I can't even say that he's wrong. Learn the language. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot maneuver without the language, because you can. If you got the gift of the gab, or I've always had the gift of the gab, so I've never had no problem with women. I know little Spanish words here and there, so I know that I got the gift of the gab, so I always use that. But
he's saying Puerto Plata for the birds, man. He a Santo Domingo man.
Hey, listen. If he's listen. Whatever. If you're Santo Domingo man, if you're Santiago man, if you're a Cabaret man, if you're a La Vega man, wherever your choice is, where you lay your hat, learn the language. That's it.
Shout out to Young Jay. Chica I was supposed to get with when I landed a month ago was tied up with a simp who wanted to stay with her the whole trip. He spent well over $2K. Hey, don't be mad at him. Hey, you know what I'm saying? She had to do what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
you see,
she married to the game. Maybe you should have been in there where you could have got some of that $2K. You know what I'm saying? Tell her to slide your little song player.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I can't talk to guys like Ken Padam or Big J. We don't have time to learn from the Dominican. No. You see, this is where people want to listen to what
He
they
was
want to
just
listen
giving an
to.
example, man. He wasn't really.
I'm not saying go and learn. What I'm trying to say is, let me repeat myself. When you have time, just go and talk to a Monte Concho. That's what I'm saying. And what I said as well is watch the Dominican. Remember, this is their country. This ain't your country. This is not your country. It's not. Unless you're Dominican, this is not your country. So who else are you going to learn from? Because as far as because these Dominican women, they're walking around with Dominican men's babies. How the hell did it get there? Okay,
Right.
I just say that. I just say that.
I love this quote right here. He said, "Water seeks its own level. It's simple. So if you're a ratchet dude, you go look for a ratchet chick. You know what I'm saying? It's like Kevin Samuels be saying, you're dating on your level, man." You know what I mean? Shout out to Jaws. When you learn Spanish, it opens up to 22 countries in the world, much more than Pedro Casente and other and small other hotspots. Yeah, shout out to
and oh, sorry, you're reading out the thing. Let you finish reading out the.
Oh no, go ahead. That was the last one.
No, I just want to say, as in terms of the spending now, brothers. Now the spending. I've learned a harsh. I won't say a lot because everything costs when you learn something in life. So like the spending, brothers. This this shit goes like Monopoly money. So I say this to brother, it goes like Monopoly. Now, if you got all the money to spend in the world, cool. I don't have all the money to spend in the world. You know what I mean? So I would say to brothers that just be very careful out here when you're spending your Dominican money, because Dominican money, anybody would tell you, it's got a bad habit of growing legs and doing its own thing. Believe me, I've spent shitloads of money here and I've had to curb my spending. And it's funny because when I got my apartment, Rich, I was budgeting like there's no, and I don't mean budgeting like living poor. I was living good. I was eating quite. I'll give an example, Rich. I went to fishmongers, and I got £9 of fish and £2 of prawns, and I spent 1,500 pesos. I believe in English money that works out to about £22. I think that's about $30 in your currency. And when I brought that, I brought some rice and stuff as well. And then I paid a Dominican lady 400 pesos to come and cook my food, pull it in Tupperware tubs and just put that in front. I had food for days, bro. Like I said, £9 of fish and £2 of prawns. She fried up some, she salsa'd some. Yo, I had food for days, bro. I had food literally for over a week. So when you're out here, you gotta know how to spend your money. Like I said, if you're coming for 4 days to tear down buildings, I understand you want to eat out at a restaurant and stuff like that's cool. If you're coming on a staycation, know how to spend your money. Same thing as washing clothes and stuff like that. I mean, I'm used to washing my own clothes and stuff like that. But life is just different out here, man. It's like you do get back to basics. I hear guys talking about, the cold showers and that. Let me tell you something. I hear people say, listen, man, if you're leaving the matrix, I don't care what you say. Stop talking about how you want to leave the matrix, but want matrix ways of living. That doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't. My apartment, one day, the water ran out. The tank ran out. There was no water, nothing. Couldn't even take a shit and flush the toilet, mate. Nothing. I had to call the bodega and get 2 big bottles of water, 50 pesos each. Use that. It took all day for them. I mean, they came that day to obviously fill the tank, but I needed to take a shower, bruh. I needed to go toilet to flush the toilet. So I would say to brothers that don't talk about leaving the matrix and all of this and all of that, and you're not prepared to deal with non-matrix stuff, because that's not keeping it real. Because you're gonna bump into certain things. Customer service out here, forget that. I've got a temper. My temper is 0. Customer service in Dominican Republic is a no-no. Forget it. You're not gonna get it. So if you're looking for customer service, what you get in America or Europe or England, forget it. There's no customer service. Make sure you got everything in your yard, or at least your essentials. So it's being here, it's grounded me a lot. It's taken me back to basics. And I love it. I love it. Because the things that we take for granted, flushing the toilet, turning on the tap, you know what I mean? You're careful with, you don't even care for even washing clothes, Rich. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I've been washing my clothes. The funny thing, we did have a washing machine in the yard. I'm not gonna lie, I've got a washing machine in the yard. But I just had to just take it back to basic. Just washing my clothes, letting it soak for a while, washing it, hanging it out. It's just the basics, man. It just takes you back to basics. It really does, man. It really does. It makes you be thankful and grateful. It really does.
Shout out to J Mo for the Cash App donation. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. All the support y'all give, man. Hope y'all enjoying the show. Big Mark said he gonna make sure he got hot running water.
And that's cool. You see, and listen, let me tell you something.
I mean, I've been in a villa where the hot water went out for 2 days. And
see, I say this.
You could be in the nicest fucking place and that shit will go out, you know. So
I say this: if you're from a Caribbean background, you understand where I'm coming from. I'm from the Caribbean, so at the end of the day, having a cold shower, I understand there's a lot of American cousins and a lot of English brothers as well. They need their hot water, and I get that. I get that, but I'm trying to say that you can't be moving, and I'm not saying that Dominican Republic don't have hot water, because of course there's apartments and villas with hot water. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, what happens if that hot water runs out? You have to take that cold shower, bruh. You have to take that cold shower.
So you go back to old school, you put a hot.
There you go.
Hands on the stove, you know what I'm saying?
And Rich, I tell you what, bruh, there's nothing more refreshing than a cold shower, bruh. I tell you, that shit hit different. That's just when you use that bucket and that first thing over your head, that shit wakes you up. There's nothing like a cold shower, bro. I say that. That shit is refreshing. Like I said, basic. But those who need their hot water, I get it. You know, you need your hot water. I mean, personally, me, I could take it or leave it. That's just me.
But most of the days you was out there, you had hot water, though, right?
No, cold showers.
The whole time?
Facts.
Yo, man.
Facts. My apartment's got cold water, bro. Like, don't get it twisted, bro. Bro, do not get it twisted. Cold water, bro. Don't get it twisted. But sometimes I keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes when the sun hits the tank, you do get that lukewarm water. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you get that lukewarm water. But sometimes, if you're in Campo, you're gonna get that cold water. That cold water hit different in the Campo. I'll tell you that now. But man, the cold. Trust me, man. The cold. You just gotta get used to it. But
I said, do it for 1 or 2 days. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I'm like, man, shit. Fuck that.
But I get it. Some people don't like it, and I respect that. Some people don't like, nah, man, I'm not taking, a cold shower, and I understand. I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh no, you need to take a cold shower. No, if that's your thing, cool. Make sure you got an apartment that provides hot water. Or alternatively, put the pot on the stove, warm it up, put that shit in a bucket with the cold water, make sure, and then wash yourself in it, bro. But like I said, I went back to basics. That I loved it. I loved it. I grew up in Jamaica. I loved it. So for me, it was normal, as they say in Dominican Republic. It was normal, you know. So for me, you know, filling up that bucket with water, you got the little bucket, dipping it in, chucking the first one over your head, lathering yourself up. Man, I love it, bro. I love it. It was nothing to me. You know, I don't need to be all deepish with the hot water and all of that. You know, I'm good. If the hot water's there, I ain't saying I ain't gonna turn on the hot water and take a hot shower. I'm going back to England this week. I got a hot shower in my yard, so the chances are now I'm gonna take a hot shower when I get home, of course. But what I'm saying, have I got a problem with not having a hot shower? Nah, it don't bother me. As long as what bothers me, I've got water in the tank to bathe and clean my skin. That's what's more important to me, and I can flush the toilet. That's what's more important to me.
Yeah. I mean, to each his own, man. You know.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what about the cost of living, man? How much your apartment was running you?
Oh, my apartment. No. It's not that expensive, bro. Because we got a 3-bedroom apartment. Me and one of my good friends. He's actually an American Jamaican. He's an American Jamaican actually. He's an American Jamaican. So we've got an apartment and we split the rent. We live literally 1.5. Not even Rich. It's not even 2 minutes walk from the Malacon. I literally can see Club Miami from my apartment.
Oh, okay.
I can see Club. That's how close I can see. Literally, I will walk out I actually done a vlog. I walked out my apartment. It didn't take more than 1 minute, and I'm on the Malacon. So I mean that runs me. Obviously, in my currency is different to yours. So that runs me 170, which works out to $250, something like that. So it's cheap. You know, we split the rent. You know what I mean? We got air conditioning in the apartment, everything. You know, the electricity bill is like 1,200
Can you go
pesos
without
a month.
air conditioning?
Yeah, easy. I don't turn on my air conditioning easy. See, what people need to understand is that it's a word called climatize. You see, the problem is people are coming into Dominican Republic for a few days. And that's cool. I get that. You're coming on holiday. I get that. You need your air. I get that. It's too hot for people. But once you climatize, and I'm sure Greg would tell you.
Are you shit
and once
furnished or unfurnished?
Oh, it's furnished. It's furnished. Furnished apartment. Furnished apartment. Furnished apartment. Fully furnished. Cooker, new sofa, new everything. Furnished. So you just climatize, Rich. You just climatize. Like right now, it's cold in Dominican Republic. It's cold.
What's the temp?
It's cold.
What's the temp?
I don't know what the temp is, but it's cold. Right now it's warm, but it's cold. If that makes any sense. Anybody that we fly there would be warm, but it's cold. Because I'm Jamaican, I know it's cold.
All right,
it's cold.
Let me see.
But yeah, it's furnished. The apartment is furnished. But yeah, it's cold right now, bro. It's cold. It's breezy. You know, it's very breezy right now. Even my missus, she kept saying, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold.
Okay, it's 74 degrees right now in Santo Domingo.
It's cold, bro. I'm in Barbaro. It's cold, bro. It's cold. Believe me, it's cold.
86.
It's a nice breeze. It's a nice breeze. I ain't gonna lie. It's a nice breeze.
Yeah, you can survive. You probably could survive now without AC.
Oh, yeah.
But in the summertime, man.
But no, even that, bro. You climatize. Like I'm just reading something now. Earn money said no AC. I understand this. Let me tell you something. AC will make you sick, right? That's why I don't know a lot of American brothers that turn on the AC and next day they wake up with a sore throat. Climatize, I would say. 1 minute.
You said what's the
But there you go. Yeah, it's about we're paying about $500. Paying $500, bro. Paying $500. Real talk. 550, 5 and change. But just climatize. I know some people can't take it, and I respect that. There's some people that just can. I mean, I'm used to it. You know, I'm Jamaican, so you know, I'm used to it. I know what climatization. Don't get me wrong, and like I said, I always keep it real. When obviously I'm used to the English climate because I'm in England. England's a cold country. So when I first got here, For the first week, it was hot as hell. When I got here from it was hot as hell, of course. But I know my body is gonna acclimatize, and that's what it's done. It's acclimatized. So I'm good.
I hear you, bro.
But I understand.
I mean, you stand for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
Man, the average brother coming down 4 or 5 days, so.
And I respect that. I respect
definitely gonna have AC or hot water. You know, ain't gonna deal with it. Shout out to Mad Cow in the building, man. Mad Cow up in the joint. But yeah, man. So what have you what I want to say, what have you learned since you've been an expat versus just visiting? But I know you covered a lot of things already. But what's one of the most things you learned being an expat over there? Like, damn, I ain't know this, man.
A lot, bro. Okay, a good. That's a good question.
I know you already covered a lot.
No. You're right.
Earlier.
All right. I'm 1 minute. Angie, get me them mint things. Them. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. See. All right. So, it's not something that I've learned. It's something that I forgot. So, as a expat now, obviously here the humidity is ridiculous. So those who know what this is, only people, maybe they don't know, maybe they're in DR and they don't know, maybe they do. You got these. These will keep your clothes fresh out here. Your clothes will get moldy fast.
Oh, word.
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Let me break it down for the viewers. So, me and my that smells hella good. Me and my lady, we went to Banau. We was away for 21 days. 21 days. Shout out Flip. We was away for Flip knows what one of these is. Flip knows this. Flip. He knows. Flip knows. So we was away for 21 days. I dropped her off to her mum's. She went to her mum's in Banau, went to go and visit her mum, and I had to head up to my apartment. So we had the whole place locked off for 21 days. Rich, when we came back, all my clothes were moldy. The sofa was moldy. Everything was just mold, literally. My missus had to clean the whole yard and wash the clothes. The house just stunk, right? The humidity here is different. You cannot leave your clothes in the drawer. Sometimes you gotta pull out the drawer and air it out, and you gotta put one of these in there in every drawer, right? To keep it fresh. So the humidity out here is ridiculous, terrible. So I've learned. Well, I knew about it, but then I kind of forgot about it. I've been over here for a long time. The Dominican people, beautiful people, man. I've learned that, just like anybody, Dominican people are just beautiful people, bro. Especially when you get the good Dominicans, like the good Dominicans, beautiful people. The expats, American brothers, English brothers, you have some arseholes. You have some huge arseholes. And you just got to avoid them. I mean, I've had to avoid a lot of people. I've met a few people. I bumped into a few people that I just said, right, you know what? Sorry, let me just read this. Okay, there you go. So, you know what? I'm going to keep my distance from that person. So I've learned to just say hello to people and keep it moving. Gossip is really huge here. Everybody's talking about everybody. Everybody's talking about
it all the time.
Right. Everybody's talking about everybody. Believe me. Everybody. And it's funny because these people are talking about these people, then you see them together laughing and hugging and joking, and you're just like, wow, what the fuck? Like, weren't you guys just beefing 2 days ago? Where you were just talking shit about that? Now you're friends? Like, I don't come from that world, Rich. I really don't come from that world. So I've learned that. I've learned to I've got a very small circle of friends in the DR, and I consider them very, very good friends and solid people. And I just kind of stick with them. Anything like, you know, there's always something going on. Maybe someone's doing an event there, someone's doing. I just tend to avoid that because 9 times out of 10, someone's going to be talking about your business. So you got to be very careful. Not very careful out here, but just if you're going to do something and, you know, it's going to kind of just do it yourself and just keep it away from prying eyes. Because believe me, people, you wouldn't think that people are watching you. Oh, they're watching you. They're watching you. And they can't wait. They can't wait. I've seen a lot of shit when I've been, like I said, the reality out here versus me watching and listening to gossip on the WhatsApp is just two different things. You know, you got a lot of fakers out here as well that, you know, they got all the money in the world, they live in this world, and then it's not a reality. When you see their reality, you think, oh shit, okay, you're portraying that on YouTube, but really you ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. Okay. So there's a lot of fakeness out here. There's a lot, and I mean a lot. There's a lot of fakeness out here. A lot of fake people. I say that.
That's true, man. That's true, man. Just
I leave them to it. You know, I ain't calling no names. I ain't saying anything. I'm just not everything that glitters is gold out here. And there's a lot of it, Rich. There's a lot of it. You'll be surprised. You'll be very surprised. You know, a lot of people tell you things out here. A lot of people tell you things. So you'd be very surprised who and who and who and who, and you think, wow, okay. You know what I mean? Okay, well, yeah, I'd say, well, that's nothing to do with me. I ain't mentioning no names.
My grandma always told me if they bringing bad news, they taking it. You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, there's a lot of fake people out here. I'm not gonna. There's a lot of good people out here. Don't get wrong. There's a lot of. There's a lot of. Listen. There's a lot of solid black brothers out here. Right, a lot of solid black brothers that have held me down. Right, literally held me down, showed me certain ropes. You know, I'm not gonna just tell people the bad. I'm gonna tell people the good. There's a lot of solid brothers out here, man. Ed Kane, Taylor Made. Shout out to Cortez. Man, I mean, shout out to Skrilla. There's a shout out to Vinny. There's a lot of good, there's a lot of good brothers out here, man. A lot of solid. Shout out to Flip Flop. There's a lot of good, solid brothers out here. You know, shout out to Red Alert, man. If I've missed your name, you know, forgive me. There's a lot of good. I mean, Red Alert, that's my brother. That's a solid brother right there. You know what I mean? So I know I can go and knock Red Alert store anytime. You know what I mean? That's a solid brother, but there's a lot of fake brothers out here that will steer you wrong and shit like that. And there's a lot of them out here. So you just gotta be wary. So I've learned that. I've learned also there's no I've touched on that. There's no customer service out here. Forget that. I've learned that when a Dominican tells you something, they're telling you 60% of what they're telling you. So I repeat that again, and I'm not shit. I love my Dominicans. Love my Dominicans, but Dominicans, if it's that, just say what it is. Don't be giving me 60%, and then after that, you want to give me the 40%. So I'll say that. When a Dominican tells you something, they're telling you 60%. if my missus does it, but I even had to go. I was like, you Dominicans have got a bad habit of just telling us 60% of what is going on. You know, we like to get the whole hog so we know what's going on. They will just tell you 60% and then leave the 40% for later. So, but I've realized all Dominicans do that. I don't know why they do it. I ask them, why do you do that? I don't know what it is, but they've got a bad habit of that. But I've learned that. I've learned, I would say passport for listen, I would say 40%. No, I wouldn't say Dominicans think that we're stupid. I say this. This is a Caribbean thing. The problem, and I only can speak for my Jamaican people. So with Jamaicans think anybody that comes to Jamaica and we say man a foreign, we think that everybody's stupid. Every tourist is stupid. So we're always trying to get one over.
They call tourists like Yankees.
No, they call them foreign. Man are foreign. So when we talk about people, say, yeah, man are foreign, man. That.
So they don't call them Yankees. I thought they call them Yankees. Well,
no, we do call you Yankee, man. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, we have that, but it's a thing that I wouldn't say it's a Dominican thing. It's a Caribbean thing. All Caribbean people think that any tourist that comes to the country is dumb and stupid. So I wouldn't say it's just a Dominican thing. I would say it's a Caribbean thing, an ignorant Caribbean thing, because not every flipping tourist is bloody stupid. I've learned about the money aspect of things, that just be careful with your money out here, man. Like, you don't have to spend that much. You really don't have to spend that much. You have to spend a whole shit of money. You don't, man. You can spend minimal and live good. That's the thing. I've seen loads of brothers go to these bars, drinking and having a good time, and then watch the Dominicans. Dominicans will come with their babe, is the cooler there? They will come with their cooler. They got their Brugal in the cooler. They got their ice. They got their packed lunch with them. And they'll go. The only thing they pay for is the deck chairs, and they'll sit on the beach and they'll have a good time. They've got their music blaring. While us dumb idiots will go to the bar and be paying 250 pesos, 300 pesos for a drink. And don't get me wrong, listen, if it's your boy's bar, like, so if the flip-flops got his business, I like to go and drop a few pesos in flip-flops too, because I like to support a fellow black man's business. Right. Red's just opened up his bar, so I just want to plug that. Red Alert's opened up his bar called Zanzibar on Sosua Beach. So I'll repeat that again. Red Alert from Red Alert's DI channel has just opened up his bar in Sosua called Zanzibar. He's got some sauce. Anybody from DC know what Mamba sauce is? I don't know what that shit is. I tasted it. That shit's off the hook. So go to Red Alert's bar and go and support that shit. So I'll plug this business. But we need to start doing that as well. We need to go back to basics. That buy a bottle of Brugal. You can buy a big bottle of Brugal. You know, the near 2 liter one for, go to supermarket, 1,200 pesos. Buy yourself some apple manzana, just get the pack. Like, get a Dominican woman. Say that again.
Before I hit the beach of Sosua, I go in that little mini market and get me a large Presidente for like, it's like 110 pesos or something like that.
What, with the jumbo or the grande?
Like 250.
What, the jumbo or the normal one? Which one? The jumbo or the normal?
The little one be like 70.
Okay, yeah, 120, yeah, 120. That's about 120, yeah, 120, yeah. The normal, yeah. And one thing I've learned as well, Rich, is
I take me sometimes I have me a little tumbler. I have a smaller one. I take it out of town with me, and I be on the beach. I drink a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I learned as well out here: eat before you leave the yard. Eat before you leave the yard. Have a fat meal before you leave your yard. That will just cut the cost of eating out. Now, don't get me wrong. You've got little Dominican spots which I've done. You know, La Serena. You can buy loads of food that will last you like a day and a half and so forth. You know, for minimal price. But eat before you leave that. Another thing as well. Get an empty water bottle. Fill that shit up with Brugal. Half. Put apple juice or whatever. Put that shit in the freezer. Freeze that shit overnight. Take it out in the morning. Put in your little man bag or whatever. That shit will just melt all day. You can just sit that. So little things like that. You got to move like the Dominicans move out here. Live how they move. You read? They will spend. They have a good time, but don't spend a lot of money doing it. This is the thing, bruh. They have a good time, but don't spend a lot of money doing it. And I've learned from that, like, I don't need to spend all this money. Why am I spending? Why am I spending? Because when you think about it, bro, the food that you're eating on the street is Dominican food. So just pay a Dominican woman 400 pesos, 300 pesos. She cook that shit for you, bro. You got that at home. And you know what? The food tastes better. The food will taste better. So I'm not saying that I didn't eat out. I'm not saying that I didn't meet a bunch of friends and we went and yeah, we did. But It was like once, maybe twice, once a week, we'll go to a Dominican joint, you know, maybe spend like 150 pesos, 200 pesos, something like that. You know what I mean? Rich, I'm telling you, I was going into spots. I'm not even lying. I was going into spots with my water bottle. I wasn't buying no alcohol. You can call me Cheap Charlie, say whatever. Now, was I buying brothers rounds? Yeah, I would buy a brother around or whatever, of course, if I'm with the man then. But I would just take my thing, man, and just sit that, bruh. I would just sit there. No one not asking, oh, what's in there? They would just think that it's juice. But I'm getting drunk and hammered.
Well, you can take your own bottle on the beach and your cups,
Go,
whatever.
man.
And you
don't have to spend a lot.
You order some food or something, it's all good, or vice versa. What's going on? Dre's in the house.
Drees. Nope.
We put him to sleep, man.
I think we did. I think I'm putting him to sleep with all this Dominican Republic talk. Oh, he's back.
Nah, no, you did. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. My mic.
Drees,
My mic.
did I put you to sleep with all this Dominican talk? Because I know you're an advocate for Colombia.
Man, look, don't even start that shit with me. I am a traveler. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody here on the panel. Shout out to everybody that's in the comment section. I just wanted to jump in and chime in on something that was brought up a couple seconds ago in the comment section, talking about Dominicans think we're stupid. I don't think that they think that we are stupid. I think that a majority of them think that we are weak, because when they look online and they see shit like the woman throwing drinks in our face, or the woman doing certain shit to us, and they, you know, but they don't understand that these women here got the entitlement that they don't have, you know, because we do something to them, they get the Me Too movement going and all this other shit. Next thing you know, it's a brother behind bars. They don't have that shit over there. So yeah, when you get the DR, move like the Paisa. When you get to Colombia, move like the Paisa. When you get over to Panama, you move like the Paisa. Find out how they do their thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you know, I mean, I'm talking about, even if you going over there looking for love, or if you going over there looking for them things, find out how they move.
Thank you, Drees. Thank you. That's all I was saying. And one thing I'm going to add on to what Drees is saying is that one thing with Dominican women, they do not like soft men. They like macho men. So all you men coming over trying to be sweet boy Casanova, and they don't understand that shit. They love romance. They love all of that. I'm not saying that, yeah, you must drag them by the hair like a caveman and shit like that. Nah. But they don't like soft men. They respect stand up, tough men. They love that shit. They love protectors. They love it.
Yeah. But, you know, that shit's crazy, because a lot of them are looking at how we are being portrayed, how we portray ourselves, and how we are being fishbowl on here on YouTube, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? You know, they see us getting clowned, they see us, you know, getting fucked with, and we fighting each other, all the stupid shit, you know, and when they see you walking on Pedro Casante, you know, they pouncing on you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just gotta watch. You definitely gotta know how to move. You know, ain't nothing better than what I saw in Colombia, how a dude handled this chick at the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he handled her like, you know, he hit that bitch with a Hadouken or something. You know, I mean, punched the fuck out this woman. You know what I'm saying? And the taxi man threw in the cab. The police walked past the woman that was laying on the ground and walked to the dude at the bar and was like, "Dude, you all right?" They don't do none of that Me Too movement shit out there. Woman, in Colombia, it's more of a, in all these other countries, it's more of a chick stay in your motherfucking place or get your ass knocked off. You know what I'm saying? You know, all the thing is, I would like to emulate that, but you know, I don't know how friendly they would be toward me emulating that, because I don't want to see what that Colombian jail like. You know what I'm saying? So before I hit a motherfucker, I grab her and shake her or something. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go out there and be Marshmallow Man. You know, they just leave the motherfucker alone. You can't You can't speak the way you want to speak and all this little kind of shit. And if you don't know the language or some of the language, yeah, you screwed. You know,
Mm-hmm.
those are most of the people that's going out there that's leading with that dollar bill. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was in Brazil, you know, that's what it was. And then I, you know, sat down, hunkered down, and got that language. And next thing I know, you know, I went to get my little Casanova on. You know what I'm saying? Went to certain little spots, started finding them. You know, started talking to people in grocery stores and shit like that. And next thing I know, I done found me one. You know what I'm saying? A good one. You know, that don't cost money. It just costs time. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like I always say, Dominican Republic is a man's country. The man rules here, iron over fist. Right. This is why I would like what you said, Rick. I'm sorry, what you said, Dries. Um, you got to learn from the local man then, because this is their country. This is their country. They know how things run. So we only can learn from them. Like I said, these Dominican men, they're knocking tons of buildings down. Do you think they're paying a penny now? Am I saying that none of these rich Dominican men
Shit,
are not
man, they paying.
forking out? Yeah, I'm sure some are, but the majority of them are not. These chicas that you're paying $100 to, what you them little barrio little chicks, bro. I've seen them. I've seen them. I've seen them. The guys that are paying $200, I've seen them walking normal. Seen them, and I've drawn them down, and it's cost nothing but a few presidentes that you guys are spending $100 on, and that's all I'm saying. Time.
And the man riding the motorcycle go there and spend five.
The guy that's doing the Monte Concho getting it for free because he's giving them maybe 2 lifts else somewhere, and he's hitting
Right,
that for free.
right,
The
right.
secrets of Dominican Republic.
So
If
the
only
so
you
the mo-
guys knew. If only
so the
you
mo-
guys knew.
so the motorbike man is getting his for free
Let me
just so
tell
he
you
could
something. The
get so he could
Monaco, he getting a
just
lot.
so he could
Believe me.
just you know he drive abroad over there and get the $100 from you, but he getting it for free.
Yep. There you go.
Probably get some money back off
There you
that.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen
Big
chicks.
J, are you saying we need to get a motorcycle when we get out there?
No,
Shit,
no,
go ahead, go ahead and do
I'm not
something.
saying. No. I ain't saying. No. All I'm saying is this, bruh. All I'm saying is this, right? Is that the same chicks walking around Sasua I've seen in Puerto Plata, and it costs a few presidentes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The chicks that be screaming $100 and it costs certain man presidentes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I get it. Those who going over there for a weekend, they got 3 days, and all they're interested in is tearing down. All they come to the Dominican Republic for is to tear down buildings and go back home to their job on Monday. I get it. I totally get it. I'm
Right.
not here to rubbish them man there. I'm just saying when it comes to paying them sort of prices, when I'm hearing them sort of prices, I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, but like I said, if they're happy with paying that, then cool. But you'll quickly find out that them same chicks, listen, man, my flatmate, I ain't gonna mention it. Yo, I'm gonna say nothing, cause I'm gonna tread very carefully with my words. The traffic that came through my apartment. Now, am I saying that my flatmate didn't dash a couple of pesos? Yes, he did. But it was nowhere near $100. I mean, we're talking about overnight 1,000, 1,500 pesos, shit like that. That's what I'm saying, man. And these are chicas that and I say one thing: the buildings that was getting torn down, them guys don't even go to Sosua. What for? I say that. I say that. I say that. Those who know. I ain't lying. Those who know. Those who've been around Puerto Plata, they know how to move around Puerto Plata. They know exactly what I'm talking about. You go through the back streets and them little and a little barrio things, you are gonna find a woman. You won't even look at Sasua again. See, I'm a type of man, I'm old school. I like the chase. I don't like women coming up to me, feeling on my chest, talk about, oh, puppy, me for you, oh, me give you. I don't like all of that shit. I don't like that. I'm a man that will go and approach woman, boom, 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 and that's it. But I get it. You know, I totally get the whole Sasua vibe, and I'm not shitting on it. You know, Sasua is good for what it is.
Sasua is a tool, man.
Yeah, it's good for what it is. It's good for what it is. But like I said, if you ain't got hundreds of dollars to spend at a time, yo, take your ass to Puerto Plata, man. There's women on road. You see talent. Now, it's easy for me to say that, yes, and I say this. It's easy for me to say that because I was there. People don't have the luxury of spending 4, 5 months. I get that. They've got a weekend. So I get the guys that come over for a weekend and want to just knock something down and go back home and I get it. They might have a situation back home. I get it. I understand them, brothers. They might be married, and I get it. I get it. I totally get it. But you can move. You can move. You know, I don't believe in the whole mongering thing, neither. I don't believe in that because if you're a man that likes to tear down buildings in America and tear down buildings in England, but when I come over and tear down buildings, then I don't consider you a monger. I consider you a gallus, and that's what we say in London. You is a gallus. He's a man that like woman. So I don't even put that in a mongering category. You're just a guy that just likes to tear down buildings, no matter where you
are. What? What is it said?
A gallus. He was a gallus. A gallus. That means he's a man that love enough woman. You love woman. No matter where you're there, you have woman them around you. So it don't matter where you are. You know what I mean? That's why I don't believe in the whole mongering thing. Like if you're going to do pay for play, then I understand if that's what the label is to that. I get that. But if you're a man that's just going on holiday, you know, to me, you're not paying that, and you're just a woman, or what they say, a womanizer.
All right, that sounds right. That sounds a little bit more what I was used to. You know, I ain't never heard that term. Now I don't know what.
Yeah, managallis. Yeah, it's a Jamaican term. It's a Jamaican London. Managallis. Yeah, it's a womanizer. It's a way of saying a womanizer. Yeah. So yeah, I don't believe in that whole monger. I'm a monger. I'm not with that. You know, but I understand everything's got to have a label. But I say this. And I'll be honest, people that come to Dominican Republic, you're hustling backwards. I say that. There's a lot to learn about. If you think you know, you don't know. There's a lot to learn about this country. You'd be very surprised.
So everybody that come to DR, we all flip DRs now?
You're hustling backwards. I say that.
All right. Well,
I say that. Not for the, and this is not pertaining to the guys that come over for 3 days. Like I said, look, if guys want to come to Sasua and for the 3 days that they've got off and they need to return back to work Monday, I get it. I get it. I'm not talking about them brothers. I'm talking about brothers that have got a long staycations coming over and all you see them doing, and I've seen it, Drees, I've seen it, Rich. All they do is walk from Umvee to Flip Spot, past Flip Spot, all the way up to the beach, and they sit there all day on the beach. I'm just like, and these women are getting the money. These women are getting $100. These women are getting $200. I'm like, bruh, go to Puerto Plata, man. You get that shit free all day long. What? Bro, I'm not even lying. Rich, Drees, I'm not even lying. How much times I've had to bat away. I'm being there. I've had to brush gal away, like literally, like nah, I'm not interested, like literally.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I almost punched a bitch in the throat, you know, walking up on me, you know. And the thing was, I was walking out Pedro Casante. I was looking for a tailor-made them, and the bitch like came like from in between buildings, and I got a problem with that type of shit because I got shot like that. Motherfucker come up behind me with the gun and shot me in the back of my head. So I got a problem with bitches walking up, with anybody walking behind me. So when she walked out from wherever she walked out from, she grabbed me on my ass. I almost turned around and punched that bitch, like, you know.
It's crazy. Bro, you going to Malacone. You go to Malacon, first thing in the morning, guaranteed, bro. You go for a walk on the Malacon in the morning. 9 o'clock. I would say if those at 9 o'clock, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Just walk the length for the Malacon and you see how much women are walking and running past you. Forget the club, forget just the morning alone. You see gal with athletic body.
Right.
Walking past you, doing their walks or jogging in the morning, bro. That's just the morning. Women going to work and I'm on a control. Bruh, yeah, it is what it is, man. Those who know, know. But I would say to people, take some time out, come out of Sasua. If you like Sasua and you got a bit of time on your hands and you think you're sick of Sasua, and you don't want to travel further afield, because there's some, let's keep it real, there's some brothers that they haven't got the luxury of maybe they don't want to go to Santiago. Maybe they don't have no interest in Santiago. I would say go to Santiago, go to the capital. Go all over the island, man. It's a beautiful country. But those who just don't want to do it, maybe they're willing to just travel up further afield and come to Puerto Plata, man. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. And you'll see. Like, learn the language, but if you can't speak the language, just talk to the women. Just talk to the women. Just try and engage. Just learn some words. Even if you just learn some words and you've got pidgin Spanish and your Spanish is not great, just communicate. The worst thing they can tell you is, no, I'm not interested, or I'm married, or I have an esposo, or I have a novio. That's the worst they can say. You just take time.
Right.
That's it.
Well, see, I got a staycation coming up, bro. You know, I'm about
Where's
to do it.
that? Don't tell me
South.
Colombia.
Hell no.
Wow.
I ain't fucking with Colombia this year, man. Fuck. You know, everybody I know that went over to Colombia, they done came back with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Razor Rays. He says Sasua chicks have started charging 70% higher than 2015. These guys,
Facts.
man, have killed the market. Shout out to them. I think he just
Facts.
came back from Colombia. Y'all check his channel out. Razor Rays in the building.
I think
Yeah.
killing the mark, this the problem is that when you refuse to pay, you gotta refuse. Remember, these are COVID times. When you refuse, but the guys are still whipping out that money.
Right. But
Don't pay it.
here's the problem, dog. Here's the problem. Let me take you back to lockdown. The problem started during lockdown
Mm-hmm.
when you couldn't go to Sasua. Sasua
Mm-hmm.
couldn't come to you.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was WhatsApp started to pop off. And
Mm-hmm.
that's when them niggas started paying those broads
I heard about that.
$25, $35 for them little 8-second ass videos.
I heard
You know
about
what I'm
that.
saying? And when they got back to boots on ground, that 35 they were supposed to be paying to smash, that 35 is now 85. Now, this whole time was the perfect time for the whole price thing to be reset. But do the motherfuckers want to be thirsty? That 35 you supposed to pay to smash, you was sending that for video. So she not gonna take that same 35 when you touch down. So yeah, that 35, 85 now. Y'all done played yourself. You know, like Ebro say,
I agree.
congratulations, you played yourself.
Played yourself. I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Secondly, another thing that drive the prices up. You see those old motherfuckers that can stay there and sustain their trip because they got money coming in? You know, those are also Mumra and them. You know, what his name is. He had the channel where he was talking about the big blacks all the time. Motherfuckers like him, Mumra,
One,
the
two,
old
three.
man. Politics up.
Yeah.
Mumra.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know.
you mean I am now?
No,
Nah,
not Mumra. I mean, not Mowa. The
holla
old
to
white man.
Who the
They had
hell
a
is Mumra?
an old white man that was over there talking bad about the black folks, and the black folks
Okay.
was making Sasua bad. It was an old Jewish man, but motherfuckers like that on top of the weekend warriors. That's what made put the price where it was at. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
That
you.
but that's what did it. But that was the perfect time to reset everything. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker ain't won't do right.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I just think that and like I said, I understand that brothers go over for the weekend and they've got the weekend and they just want to get their leg over and get back to America. And I understand that that same level of going to America would probably cost them $500 to $1,000 to sleep with. So they're happy, and it's the problem here. The problem is they're happy. Oh, well, it's $100 that will cost me, and it's like, yo, $100 can pay some Dominican women's rent, man. It can pay some Dominican women's rent. I'm telling you, it can pay some Dominican women's mortgages. And because they don't check the levels of the currency and the money out here, what people are really living on and what people are really partying on. So they're willing to accept anything what these women tell them, where I wasn't. From the get-go, I wasn't. Like I was saying to Rich, and we both know a brother, and shout out to that brother, but that brother literally called me a liar. And I said, bruh, I'm not lying, bruh. I've been hitting this chick, and all I've done is put food in their fridge. That's it. Because I'm going to eat it too. She's going to cook and clean. I'm going to eat too, but I'm going to mash her up for the whole weekend. And that's me. So I just think that certain brothers, if we put our foot down and refuse certain things, then it will drive the price down for certain brothers. But as long as brothers are willing to pay, and then you need to understand, Dries, is a word called education. You see, instead of putting up a camera and showing arse on Pedro Salante, and I can't even pronounce it, Salante, I still can't pronounce that flipping road, bro. I swear to God. Clasante, thank you very much. I still can't bloody pronounce that bloody word. Instead of showing arse and setting up the camera, we need more brothers to give an education on what they should pay and what they shouldn't pay. So it's no good me, Taylor Made, yourself, Dries, Checks in Effect, just to name a few. We can't do that because, you know, my channel is not dedicated to chicas. My channel is not dedicated to prostitution. My channel doesn't talk about prostitution. It doesn't talk about pay for play. That's not my lane. However, their channel is, and it's clear. So they've got that responsibility, whether they want it or not, to share. Look, because listen, you've got brothers that are watching that have never been to the Dominican Republic. They're watching these channels. They're seeing all this ass. When they get over here, they don't know what to do, bro. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to eat. They don't know what they should be paying. They're just thinking, oh, $100. Oh, that same chick will go. Nah. It's just, so do I say that certain YouTubers are to blame for certain guys going over and spending that money? Hell yeah. Because the information's not there. It's not there. I'm not going to be the one to do it. But if these brothers are setting up their cameras and secretly filming these women that they shouldn't be, because these women have got families, bro. It don't matter whether they're hoeing or selling their body for money or whatever. They've got families. And one thing about these Dominican women, they don't want to be filmed. They don't want to be filmed. However, their faces on camera. Then these brothers should just be putting out the prices and be just telling these brothers that are into that sort of lifestyle, yo, the do's and the don'ts. There's no do's and don'ts videos. Flip can't do it because Flip is a family-orientated channel. He's got all sorts of walks of life going to his bars. You know, he's got. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but let me stop you right there. I did a video called Susu Review way back in 2018 saying, hey, bro, don't spend no more than this. I did that already. Guess what? You got black folks, but in Sua, it's a lot of niggas that will do anything except listen. So I'm not finna keep on doing the same thing over and over. Hey, I tell you, don't touch the electric socket, you burn your hand. You keep on putting your finger in the electric socket, that's your monkey ass hand. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna burn up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep on telling you the same thing. You gonna keep on going out there and do the opposite of what I'm trying to tell you to do. You know, you gotta let them go, and that's why Sasua where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Hold on, let me give a shout out to Black Man Travels real quick. He said Medellin is wide open, no curfew, beautiful chicas everywhere, fellas. Shout out to Rich Rich Drees and Big J.
It's
Shout
a
out-
trap. It's a trap.
I just think that these guys, they're filming these prostitutes, you know, and some of them, to be quite honest, I know what's going on. Some of them, you know, they're following some of these chicas. Some of them are paying these chicas to follow them and stuff like that. You know, I know the game. So they should really get these chicas on camera and talk to them. You know, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I was gonna do it. I do have a couple of shit in the archive. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a couple of interviews with Dominican prostitutes in the archives. However, my channel is not dedicated to that, and that's not my responsibility. But I just think brothers just need to be more wise and more cautious on how they move. And like I say, like you said, Drees, watch how. But if you want a Mac, watch how the Dominican men move, because they're the best people. They're the best ones to watch. See how they move. I'm telling you. See how they move.
Hey man, earn money. I did not kill Sasua. I did not do it. Told you motherfuckers don't do this. Y'all motherfuckers went out there and did shit anyway. It ain't my fault. You can't put it on me, the motherfucker. You can't put it on the motherfucker that tried to tell you right. And motherfucker still went out there and did it wrong. So you leave
I
me
say
alone
this.
about that.
I say this,
He's saying that we tried to educate them.
Oh, I did. My bad. I'm sorry. Sometimes my Louisiana education didn't, didn't kick in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I just think that.
But Cash tried to tell him, bro.
No, you're right. We have tried to tell them. We've tried to tell them over the years. I mean, back in my old channel, I tried to educate a few brothers, and you're right, brothers don't listen. But remember, Drees, as me and Rich was saying earlier, sometimes I've elevated from that. Rich has elevated, you've elevated. So you've got the new bucks right now. So it's for them to, because they're emphasis, let's face it, like I said, they're setting up the camera. If they're showing that, then at least let brothers know, look, don't pay that, don't pay this, don't pay that. They're showing the good side, but we've got to start showing. I mean, I remember there was videos that used to come out like chica proof your room, stuff like that. If a chica comes to your room, make sure you lock away your stuff, don't leave your stuff. All these little gems. Don't go back to the house. Pay the security guard a little something just in case something happens. You've given them a little sweetener. There's no more of that. Everybody's just left to their own devices. I remember there was videos on that. Loads of videos on chica proof in your room. There's no more. It's just that, okay, there's this arsenal.
Big J, because they click right by our channels and they go to the booty channel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I've got an interview with Taylor Made. I'm gonna drop that. I think I'm gonna drop that when I get back to England. I'm gonna drop that. We done an interview, a whole hour and a half. So just guys, look out for that. Me and Taylor Made, I done a raw talk. That's my new segment, raw talk. So that's just sitting down face to face with your favorite Dominican YouTubers and just really asking questions that people wanted to ask. So I don't hold back. I ask some controversial questions, and if they're wrapped up in anything, I'm going to ask them that. So that's my new segment. So unfortunately, we was going to do one, Rich, but we kept on missing each other, man. We just kept we just had busy. I know you were doing your thing, you were running around, and we kept on. By the time you left, I think because you was in Santiago, if I'm not mistaken, with Zaba. Yeah. So by the time you left, I got there. There you go. I didn't even do one with Zaba. It's what I'm saying.
It was the curfew though. It was the curfew.
There you go. The curve just messed up everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then I ended up getting Santiago. Yeah, I met it's a brother, and I forgot his name now. Jay something. He's from Atlanta.
Jay.
I can't, yeah, I can't remember his name. Jay. Everybody knows him, man. He done some madness on YouTube back in the day. Jay. What's his name, man? You know him, Rich.
Listen,
You interviewed him quite a while back. Jay something. He's from Atlanta, and he was throwing the money on the strippers.
I'm staying out of this.
Man, throwing no money on it.
You interviewed him, Rich. You interviewed him back in the day.
No.
He was in a villa. He was in a villa with two chicas one time.
Oh, I know you talking about, but I
You know who I'm talking about. You know what?
Money, though.
No, he had a video that was. It was a video that was. He was dropping money on some strippers in
the USA. That was in the USA.
That was in the USA. Okay, so the same brother. He was in a villa.
For that though, there ain't no pass for it though.
All right. So you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I even met him in Santiago, and I was meant to link him up.
But you just bumped into him?
Bumped into him, bro, in a restaurant, bro. Him and his missus, bro. I was actually with Zaba, so we was meant to do an interview, but I ended up kicking back to Banal next day. So yeah, that's another story altogether, man. That's another story altogether, you know.
Go ahead, Drees. Drees, you want to talk about this?
I mean, you actually don't need the safe. What you need to do is put all your shit on one side of the room and just have whoever you bring in the room, put their shit on the other side. If they come on your side of the room, you know, that's when they're supposed to get their people's elbows. That's simple. You ain't there to put your shit in the safe.
So let me give people a little gem. So I said this in my earlier videos. And so I'm gonna give you guys a little cheaker-proof gem. So once you negotiated your price and everything by WhatsApp, keep it on your WhatsApp. Make sure you keep that on your WhatsApp. Keep the price on your WhatsApp. But beforehand, before you go out to go and have fun and all of that, take your money at the safe. You have a suitcase, and below the suitcase you got the zip part. Put your shit in there, including your passport. Obviously, pack it back with the clothes. No one's gonna go in there. Now, if shit kicks off in your hotel room and the feds are called, whatever, the first port of call they're going to go to is yourself. The first port of call the chica is going to go to is your safe. But there's going to be nothing in there now. I would say leave maybe 1,000 pesos, maybe 2,000 pesos in there, maybe less. And that will also help as well. Or alternatively, when they ask for something, give them 500 pesos to 400 pesos and piss them off. So I say that. So that's a cheaper-proof room tip. Yeah, just a little tip. You know, going old school with it. So that's a little tip, man. But yeah, so yeah, just tune in. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Dree.
I didn't say anything. I ain't say anything. That I ain't got nothing to say. You go ahead.
So like I was just saying, reality versus myth. Me being in DR and hearing all these, it's funny because when I was in London, and I'll get all the news through my WhatsApp about DR, I'd be like, oh shit, right, that happened. Oh fuck, like, you know, you're hearing all the people are texting you that they're not even in DR themselves, and you have some that are in DR texting you. When you're in DR and you hear and they still come to you, you're like, well, no, that's not exactly happening because I'm here. It's not the reality. So I'll let everybody know. Reality versus myth. Yeah, that is very true. That's what it is. Half of it is a myth. Like the lockdown thing is not a myth, but you can still move about. I repeat, if you know how to move, you can still, people are still partying in the barrios. So if you've got a good link in the barrios and it's certified, you're good. You know what I mean? You could. There's people still having house parties in their house in the back. Listen, I was with brother Skip. I was with brother Skip, and I'm not joking. This was when the curfew came out. We were walking street, man. There was people literally lifting up shutters. You walk in there, there's a party going on. And they knew the owners. The owners had a little thing with the police. Obviously, they would have to pay the police a little something. You know, the police grease the police up. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, if you don't know how to move and you don't have them links, stay your ass indoors. Stay your ass indoors. Don't be going out taking a chance and getting arrested and getting fined. But reality versus myth is big, bruh. We were traveling from Sasua to Port Plata, going back and forth in the middle of stupid early hours of the morning, going to Oasis, going for drinks, like just going back and forth, bro. And we were going past checkpoints and the police didn't do us nothing. They never asked no questions. They would just flash the light. And obviously these guys had licenses. So like I said, bro, you good. You know what I mean? If you got a taxi man that's got a license, you can go anywhere. And next thing I wanted to say as well, Uber does not work until late night. Forget Uber after the curfew times. There's a thing called InDriver. If you're in the Dominican Republic and let's just say, you know, you want to get someone to your house, you want to go somewhere, InDriver app. InDriver app. I repeat that again. InDriver app. They work after dark, so you can travel with them. Police are not going to stop you. They've got the license. So InDriver app, you can travel 4 a.m. in the morning. You can travel 2 a.m. in the morning. InDriver app. Yeah. So that's just a little tip for anybody that maybe you want to go and link your bedroom and go and bun a little something or whatever, go to a chica's house, or whatever you're doing. InDriver app. And that works in the capital. That works all over the DR.
Great.
Indeed. Never used a safe. How can a bum use a safe when he broke and he has nothing? Hey, I don't know what dude talking about. You must be talking about me. Hit me up, bro. We can talk about it, dog. You know what I'm saying? But
I think
I don't have to.
somebody in the comments though.
Nah, I'm just saying. I don't use this. I personally don't use a safe. I put my shit all over here.
Right here.
Oh, man, look. I put all my shit on one side of the room, and somebody come in, you put their shit over there. You put it over you, so you ain't even got to go by mine. You go by mine, you know, you're gonna get that people's elbow. Shout out to Felicia Jordan.
Also as well, Rich, you know, as you know, and the viewers know, you know, I got wrapped up in a lot of negativity on YouTube, which I shouldn't have been wrapped up in. So yeah, you know, that's another thing what I've learned as well. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. I'm here to hopefully make people's holidays better. I'm here to pass on information and to pass on gems what I've learned. So for anybody that saw me caught up in any beef, in any crap, I apologize. That's not me. I've left that alone. Unfortunately, someone tricked me out of my position, and that won't happen again. You know, it won't happen again. It definitely will not happen again on my part. So I just want to say, YouTube is a very funny place. We can get caught up in a lot of the bollocks on YouTube, and we just need to just continue the good work, what we're doing, and just ignore these fools and idiots on YouTube, because there's a lot of them. And it's funny, even and they're all friends. A lot of them are all friends. They're all bum buddies, a lot of them. So I've taken myself away. So anybody arguing, all of them, you know, chat rooms, all of them, you know, YouTube platforms that's arguing, people shouting and bickering at each other, I've just totally removed myself away. And there's a lot of brothers that I do respect out. There's a lot of intelligent brothers. Unfortunately, there's a lot of intelligent brothers out there that just like their attention. And I get that now. I've spoken to them face to face. They just like their attention. There's nothing I can do about that. I've just decided just to remove myself and stay in my lane and do my thing. Those who like my channel, that want to follow my channel and get gems, cool. Those who don't, stay away from my channel and go elsewhere. It's just that. So I just say that. So one thing I've learned is just to stay away from negativity, because it's all false, it's all fake. 3/4 of these guys are fake anyway. 3/4 of these guys chat shit anyway. And I'm just gonna just stay far away as possible from these guys. I'm not even gonna go on their platform. Nothing. If you're arguing, if you're bickering, I ain't going on your platform. It's not a place for me. You know, I'm in paradise. And I had to really G-check myself. And I'm never going to lie, a lot of the elders G-checked me. A lot of the elders, even, I'm down to Go Travels, and even a few friends, they G-checked me and said, bro, you're in paradise. What are you doing? Even my uncle rang me. My uncle, that's my original OG. He rang me and said, what are you doing? You're in paradise. What are you doing rolling up to people's yard? You're in paradise. You've come all the way here to pull up at a guy's yard. Like, really? You've come too far for that. No matter what they say, don't matter what they're saying, you've come too far for that. You're in paradise and you're rolling up to. So I had to look at myself seriously in the mirror and question myself and say, yo, what are you doing? These guys are broke. They're about nothing. I got no time for these guys. I'm busy out here enjoying myself, man. I work too hard. I've come a long way in life, man. So I just want to say that, you know, I've moved away from the negativity now.
Man, salute, man. Shout out to Taylor Made Dream, man. He said, keep up the good work, man. Appreciate you, man. That's another good brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all support Taylor Made. He always been 100 with me, man. So, you know.
Right. And the thing about some of these folks that's doing all the bickering and all the beefing, if you did, not saying if you're trying to pull up on them, but if you just happen to walk into one of them, those are the same people that's gonna buy you a beer. Why?
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, they don't have a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? What it is, it's the clout chasing deal. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna talk about Drees. I'm gonna talk about so and so to get my views up. But here's the problem: a lot of those people don't seem to understand about doing all that foolishness. Sooner or later, when you go down the line and you only got 600 subscribers, that's when you're gonna get the subscribe to my channel. But you got a whole bunch of trolls on your shit. Trolls do nothing.
Facts.
Trolls don't benefit themselves, so they damn sure ain't gonna benefit you. So you'll be sitting there 9 months later. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna change my content, but you're still doing the same thing, because when you bring on the little people and they bring that commotion, you got a couple people watching. But at the end of the day, trolls don't work. They don't benefit you.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, just leave them where they at.
And I see a lot of YouTubers as well. You know, you see a lot of guys that also, and it's funny because you got same guys that will hit me up and be like, oh, Big J, don't do that, you know, don't. At the same time, you see them in the comments, bro, laughing at, you know what I mean, just literally laughing at people mocking you. You're thinking, well, hold on a minute, you're telling, but then you're encouraging this shit as well. You know what I mean? That's why I just said, YouTube is YouTube. I don't come from that world, bro. I don't. You know what I mean? I come from a world where if you got a problem with someone, you ring them direct. Not only you ring them direct, if you got a serious problem, you ring them direct and you meet them and you squash what you need to squash. That's the world I come from. So I've had to disconnect myself from this virtual mafioso, tough guy, fake YouTube. I had to disconnect myself, and that's real talk. People that know me. They know my blood type. They know. I had to disconnect myself totally from that, and I had to say to myself, "Hold on a minute. I need to really check myself, because what I'm gonna get myself banned from this beautiful country? Nah, bro. No. No, I can't let anybody trick me out of my position, bro. You know what I
Man,
mean? But
the traveling things. Appreciate you joining the channel membership, man. I'll be looking for your comments, stuff like that. Appreciate it, man. Taylor May says, Dre speaking facts. Also, most have no damn content. They ride your name trying to win. Facts.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm glad you did get out of it, Jay. I'm out of it.
yeah,
Drees told me
yeah.
in the beginning, not to even go back and forth with this shit, man. But,
No,
sometimes you get drawn into that shit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know, but I'm
Yeah,
out of the game too, man. Anything that I can't prosper from, then I ain't got no business even being around it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're too big for that. We have come too far. We've worked hard to build our channels, bro. We're too big for that. I mean, like I said, I don't show my subscribers, but I tell everybody now, I've got my subscribers, it's small. I've got like just what 2,300 subscribers. But I do this for, don't get me wrong. If I was to get paid some big money from YouTube, hey, I ain't gonna turn down the money. It's all good. I just love doing YouTube. I love sharing gems, and I ain't got time for that, bro. I really don't. I came into this YouTube thing to spread my gems and to share, knowledge of what I have, and that's what I got to stick to. I ain't got time for that shit.
true that.
I said, if you want to talk about me, go ahead. The platforms. You want to make memes, videos, and stuff like that, have it. I mean, I'm done with it. I'm really done with it. Like I said, Drees, you remember when I reached out to you, bruh, when you first started your channel? Like I said, I've been following Drees for a hot minute. And I just reached out to him. I reached out to this good brother. We swapped numbers, he hit me up and we had, what I mean? I've been fucking with Drees ever since. What I mean? I remember when you started your channel, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So, and I've seen you grow and grow and grow. And I would say to people, look, man, you're one of the most underrated YouTube channels ever. and I say this today. People need to start, guys. Look, if anything Colombia, go to Drees' channel. I just go to Drees' channel anywhere and subscribe, man. You know what I mean? Because I've been fucking with this guy for a hot minute, bro. Real talk. You know what I mean? That's a good brother there. You've always kept it 100 with me and always kept it a solid brother. You know what I mean? So I say that. But gentlemen, my missus is waiting to cook. So right now, my ass is like standing in the kitchen. She's waiting to cook some cho fan. So she's going to, it's like, as I say, that's the beauty about a Dominican woman. See, it's 20-1 and she's still going to get in this kitchen and cook. And that's real talk. She's still going to get in this kitchen and cook.
I was just about to say that, man. But you did bring up customer service a little earlier, dog. So, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
You supposed to be full right now, man.
No. Listen, this woman feeds me 4 times a day, bruh. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, Drees, I came here 15 stone. I put on 1.5 stone. And I don't even eat rice like that, right? Dominicans eat more rice than Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dominican facts.
I ain't gonna say that. I don't want to leave that.
They eat more rice than Chinese. Honestly, Dominicans cook with their eyes closed, bruh.
That's what Americans do. We eat a lot of rice.
Right.
Rice with everything.
They eat more rice than Chinese. So,
man, I wanted to ask you this, man.
Yeah, bruh.
If you had to guess, how much money have you spent since you've been there? And break it down to US or,
Oh, God.
Been there 4
months. Man. Because okay, honestly speaking,
I know you spent most of the first month.
Right, you see, I spent a lot of money. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. When I tell you the majority, but right, I was rolling with Yoga for a couple of days. Me and Yoga was balling out for a couple of days. I mean, we were staying in Hispaniola Beach, so we was balling out. And Hispaniola Beach is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. Right, it's embarrassing, bro. Whoa, I spent too much.
Even know.
But no, I do know, but I'm embarrassed to say, but I'm gonna tell the viewers what I spent because it's gonna contradict what I'm saying, but I'm gonna put it into content of why I spent. So, like I said, I was on the front line working through COVID from March the 3rd, 4th, I think COVID hit like the 10th or something like that. All the way to October when I flew out, I worked every single day. No word of a lie. So I said to myself, right, as soon as I get to the Dominican Republic, I'ma go crazy. I'ma go ham. And that's what I did. I'm not gonna lie, that is exactly what I did. Now to get to the nitty gritty, what did I spend? I spent, I'm just doing the calculations now into dollars. I'm just going to tell you in pounds, if you guys got a calculator. I spent an equivalent of £5,000. So you did the equivalent, bro.
Damn.
So about 7 grand, 6 grand at least?
About that. But remember, why I say this, is why I say.
$1,500 a month.
This is what, say that again?
Some guys, we had a guy here earlier say he spent $3,000 in 8 days.
Right, this is what I say. Right, so this is what I say before anybody gets carried away in the chat. Like, what? Remember, I say this. Remember this, right? I got an apartment.
Got a message right here when you finish. Shout out to Jumbo for the Cash App donation.
Remember, I got an apartment. So take that into consideration. The down payment and that. So take that into consideration. And I did spoil my missus a little bit. Now, did I spend thousands on that? I don't want anybody getting in the chat talking about, I stayed in the hotels as well. I stayed in the room for a hot minute. So yeah, that money was meant to be spent. So I bought that. So, but I've still got money on me. I do have a large amount of money on me. I still got left. So I haven't spent it as of yet. I still got a lot of pesos left. So put it that way.
And you're spending money back in your place back home. So, I mean, $6,000, $7,000. That's a lot of money. Bad, Big J. That's really not bad, man.
It's not bad, but
that's $1,500 a month, man. I mean, that ain't bad.
It's not bad, but what I say this, you don't have to spend that. I just said I purposely spent it because I needed a blowout. I really, and I want to say this as well, that I done a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff. The money just didn't go and having a good time. The reason why I said it, because there's things that I invested in, which I'm not going to talk about yet, or I'm going to get into and stuff like that. But I'm doing a lot of shit behind the scenes in Dominican Republic. So I say that. So money went towards that. When everything's all finished and patterned with, then I revealed to everybody my moves and stuff like that. But it's still ongoing. So the money just didn't go on blowing it and having a good time. I still say, okay, so I'll give an example. There's 1 week where I had a fantastic time and I spent $100, and that's real talk.
Hey, you want to address that statement right there? Because I don't know who them people are.
1 minute, let me see it. Where is that? Where is that?
He says, 80 Eddie's beat Saxon in World Class.
Where's that?
Is that some type of fighting or something? I don't know.
He's saying Addis beat Saxon. Yeah, that's sound system. That's Jamaican sound system. He's talking about the sound system. I haven't listened to it yet, so he's talking about Jamaican sound system. That's Jamaican sound. Saxon, Sir Coxon, King Addis. He's talking about he's talking about Jamaican sound systems. But brothers, I'm gonna go now. Come on, Mrs. is giving me the eye. She wants to cook. Yeah, she's like nodding her head right now. So she wants to cook right now. Hold on a minute. Yo, you want to cook right now, don't you?
Hey, you want to read
this? I couldn't hear you.
Yes.
Say that again. You want to cook?
Baby.
Huh?
Yes.
She wants to cook. So she wants to cook. So I'm holding up the kitchen. So I'm gonna go eat some cho. Those who know about cho fan know about Dominican cho fan, man. So yeah. I'm gonna go eat some chofan.
All right. Well, shit, do your thing, man. Shout out
All
to
right, man. But I want to say,
Nancy Pelosi.
I just
She
want to
said,
say. Oh, sorry, bro. Go ahead. Go on. Sorry.
shout out to Nancy Pelosi, aka the mayor. The mayor says, Mayor Sasua the GOAT.
Yeah, like I said, people. Before I go, I didn't spend time. I didn't spend. I'm gonna cut the camera because my missus is gonna come in the kitchen. I'm not, so I'm gonna cut the camera. So yeah, darling, you can come. You can come. The camera's cut. So I'm gonna say because she's gonna start cooking. So I'm gonna say this, right? I didn't spend my money just having a good time. That whole, is it $7,000 you said it worked out to? It went on stuff because I'm working on stuff out here. I'll give you a little hint, I've been meeting builders, I've been meeting landowners and stuff like that. So I am currently invested in something. So I don't want to reveal it because it's not the time to reveal it. So I would say I would still stick by it. You can live on minimal in Dominican Republic. You do not have to board to have a good time. I say that. You don't have to board to have a good time.
Man,
You can have a brilliant time.
$1,500 a month, that's a great budget, bro.
Man, you don't have to spend it, Rich. You can live on literally. I'm not joking, Rich. Dominican Republic in a month, you can easily have a wicked time. You can have a wicked time on $300 for the month. A wicked time.
Bro, if I'm over there, man, I trust me, man. Especially if I know I'm on a limited term, I'm gonna live good. I'm gonna enjoy that. That first month, I'm gonna fuck the money up, man.
Yeah, you always do. Like I said, you know, when I was working through the COVID, I said to myself, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go ham. When me and Yoga linked up, it was just a madness. I mean, yeah, me and him were just rolling for 5 days. Shout out to Yoga, man. That's a very intelligent brother there. I just wanted to stop, and there's no disrespect to Yoga. I just want Yoga to stop the clown shit, man, because he's really a very intelligent brother. I just wanted to stop that. And that's real. That's no dig at him. I really wanted to stop the clown shit because that is one intelligent brother there. He knows a lot. But unfortunately, with the clown shit, him arguing with these people online, he just needs to move away from that, man. He should just start his own channel, to be quite honest. Just move away from that and do his own thing. That's just my opinion.
That part, yeah.
You know, that's just my opinion. And that's a good brother there. You know, I don't care what anybody says about Yoga. That is one intelligent brother. Trust me. You spend that, the Yoga that you see on YouTube, that is not the Yoga that you would sit down with and have a conversation. And I've always told him that what he's projecting online is spoiling who the real Yoga is. Or as people know him as, I ain't gonna put his cut, but anyway, people know him as who they know him. But I know him as who I know him as. But as I said, you know, expose him. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. He's a grown ass man. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. You know, he's gonna make his own decisions. But shout out to Yoga though, man. But Rich, I just want to say again, my brother, man. Look, man, thank you for giving me your time. You know what I mean? Every time I reach out to you, bro, it's always 100, bro. You know what I mean? So I just want to thank you for just giving me this platform, just to share with your viewers the realness of DR, the realness of where I've been, you know what I mean, which is Puerto Plata. I would say to the viewers and encourage the viewers, look, if you're sick of, you know, if you don't want to branch out too far and you're sick of Sasua, come to Puerto Plata. Just open your eyes. Just take a walk. Just go start from Parque Central. If you want to sit there for the whole day, sit. But yo, there's talent all around, man. There's talent all around, up and down. There's talent. You go to the Campos. Go to Banal. There's talent there. The same women that you will find in Sasua is the same women that you will find outside of Sasua. Believe me, even better. 10 times better. And I don't want anybody thinking, oh, these Sasua women, they just use you. No. I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say this. Our missus is right here. I'm going to say this. I feel like I'm using my missus.
What?
I say that. You heard? I repeat myself. I feel like I'm using my missus.
When going real goes too far. Next episode.
Hey, I'm being honest. Hey, I'm being honest. She's put me onto so much game with the DR. She's met me with real builders. She's linked me with the builder that built her own yard. You know what I mean? She's giving me prices of stuff. She's put me onto game. She's dropped gems for me. And that's real talk.
That's what a real woman's supposed to do too, man.
Right? Know? Every time I want to spend something rich, she's saying, nah, I ain't gonna let you spend that. What? Nah. Why we going out to eat? I can cook that. Don't worry about that. Well, let me cook it for you. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. And I'm just keeping it real. She's not saying buy this, buy that, get me this, get me that, get me that. Nah. She's definitely, there's some real ass Dominican women out here. Are they out here? Yes, they are. They are. Just take your time. They're out here, bruh. But like I said, if you want to go to Sosua and get your leg over, go and do that. I'm not going to go against you for doing that. Go and do it. Go and knock yourself out, have a good time, and God bless you. And I mean that. But don't try and tarnish all the Dominican women like that, because I tell you what, these prostitutes that you sleep with, that's not a real adaptation of a Dominican woman. It's not. It's far removed. What you're seeing in Sosua is far removed from a Dominican woman. I tell you that now. Way far removed.
Shout out to Dollar Will in the house. Yeah, man. I mean, that's a good thing, man. That's a blessing, man. Set the example.
You can find them. You can find them, bro. They're out here. Like, as I said, there's a lot of brothers, I believe, that when they go to Sue and they get wrapped up with these gal them, man, half of them are looking for love, bro. And that's why I'm not going to shit on anybody. You're looking for love, there's nothing wrong with that. Just you're not going to find it in Sosua. Stop wifey now. Rich, I just got a bloody something today on my phone. I ain't going to put the brother on blast. I don't know if you got the same text. I don't know if Rich got the same text. But I heard about a brother that he married some gal in a couple of days, and there's a video going around that you know what I'm talking about.
On the beach.
So, Rich, before I go any further, so let me ask you something. Drews is laughing because Drews probably got the video as well, right? And I know the people in the chat got the video, right? So what I was told is that it's not the same gal. Is that true?
You saying it ain't the same girl as in that video?
Right. So there's one picture of the guy standing with his bride. You got that picture, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And there was another video to follow with one girl on the bed. Did y'all get that video of the girl on the bed?
No.
Did you get that, Rich?
No.
Okay, so I don't know if there's a confusement. I don't know if someone's chatting crap or someone's trying to stir, but anyway, we go back to the married picture. It probably is not even her, but yeah, I mean, I don't feel sorry for that brother. I really don't. I heard that the brother's a good brother. I know people that know him, and this is the same thing that I'm talking about.
Send me the video, because I ain't got it all day.
I'm gonna send you that video. But this is what I've been. But brothers like that, they need to stop that. Stop going on wifey these chicks, man. Go and find these decent Dominican women. They will treat you like a king. They will treat you, man. These women will walk on glass for you. A real Dominican will walk on glass. A real Dominican woman will walk on glass for you, and I tell you that. So I end it off like that.
Yeah, somebody send it to me if y'all want to see it. But don't be this dude right here. Yeah.
I love Cartagena so much. The people of Cartagena are always good to me, and I want to give them something to show how good they are to me. You see? You see?
Don't throw up fake money, man.
No, let's say where you say he was at?
Cartagena.
That didn't sound like Cartagena. I don't know what he said something different.
Nah, he was in Cartagena.
I love Cartagena so much.
Okay, Cartagena.
The fuck is that?
Man, you know, the first time, man, you know, you can't remember the name of the fucking town, you know what I'm saying? Like Boosie said. Goddamn, what Boosie said on that video, Dre?
Medellin.
Medellin. Medellin.
I was like, bro, he don't even know if that came from the people from Medellin. He don't even know if that came from the people that probably just sent him there. He don't even know they're from Colombia and that.
Wait, somebody send me that video real quick. Earn money, one of y'all got it?
Yeah, it's a video where a guy's being married to the chick, and then there was another video following up. She's on the bed, bent over, and some guy slapping her ass. Apparently, it's the same girl. I don't know. Unless someone put it together and spreading Chinese whispers.
I be cleaning my phone out quite often, man, so I'll be getting rid of them shit.
But brothers like that, I don't feel no remorse for, because, you know, I mean, you didn't take your time with that chick. Like Belle Biv DeVoe says, never trust a big butt and a smile, man. Get with a real Dominican woman. And there's plenty of them out there, bruh. There's plenty of good Dominican women out there. Plenty. I've met them. That's why I got the pick of the bunch. That's why I could just drop one and just say, you know what? I'm gonna get myself out. There's plenty of them. There's plenty of them, man. It's got to be like the Dominican men.
I got a picture of the brother, but I don't want to put him out like that.
No, don't put him out there. But you know the picture. It's a good brother. From what I heard, it's a good brother. But I heard that he went about things the wrong way, and you don't do that.
Right.
I say that.
Shout out to Dollar Will, man. Y'all want to learn how to do the stocks, man? Make sure y'all go to his channel, man. It's right there, Dollar Will. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. Hopefully, I get to do a show with him. Hopefully, he'll come on the channel one day and spit some ism to the brothers. I'm going to keep pushing that stock thing to y'all. I'm going to keep pushing it up in y'all face. And some of y'all brothers, man, y'all hit me up on the side like, yo, man, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, even doing that type of show. And, you know, so, you know, I appreciate when y'all, you know, send me good messages like that, man. Like, yo, I'm glad you said that. You know what I mean? I'm scared of stocks, and now I ain't scared. You know, I'm doing this. I'm making a little money. But let me say this. You can lose in stocks. You can lose and you can win. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a little bit now, and I've been successful and barely even knowing anything, really, to be honest. So it's a game you definitely want to get in. I know, Big J, you say you got into it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I got into cryptocurrency, man, after watching well, tell the truth. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your talk with my guy, Crypto King, helped a lot. But what happened, I was already invested in Ethereum, because I bought Ethereum for 500, and I think it was £537. It was at the time. I don't know what that works out to dollars. And I've doubled my money now. You know, Ethereum's doubled now. So, but obviously watching Crypto King, your talk with Crypto King, I learned a lot of gems. So, you know, I mean, it was a brother, he said to me first, it was a brother from my WhatsApp group. He said, buy Ethereum and Cardano. So I knew about Ethereum and Cardano. But watching Crypto King, I knew about Polkadot, you know, little things that I can invest in and just see how you know, the tide comes in. So yeah, you know, it helped a lot. You know, it really helped a lot. So thank you for that, bro. You know.
right, shout out to Dollar Will, man. You're right, Dollar Will. You definitely need a mentor to you know, a teacher, whatever, to give you the pro tips, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't but so
True
much
that.
you can learn on your own, because you playing, especially if you playing with real money. You know,
Facts. But once again, fellas, Rich, thank you very much for having me on your channel and giving me the time, giving me the platform. Those who don't know my channel, go to my channel, Big J's Escape to the Dominican Republic. I've got a new segment that's come out called Raw Talk. I was meant to get up with a few other YouTubers. I didn't have the privilege of doing that because of time and, you know, moving around. But go back, I've got a few Raw Takes there with Big Mac. Tailor Made's coming out. I've got one with Red Alert. And, you know what I mean? I've got one with Skrilla. Skrilla's out already. So just go and check them out. You know what I mean? Like I said, my new Raw Talk's all about just putting questions to YouTubers and stuff, and people, and just normal, not even YouTubers. Obviously, I'm going to be putting questions to normal people as well to give their experience and stuff about living in the DR and yeah, all that good stuff, man. So just go and check my channel out, Big J's Escape to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I'll put you in the chat quite a few times a night, so make sure
Thank you, man.
subscribe to him.
Go and subscribe, man. Just go and subscribe, please. Bloody hell, I need it. I ain't gonna front. I need it. Go and subscribe. You know what I mean? So, fellas, thank you very much. Drees, salute to you, my brother. Manners and respect.
Indeed, man. Indeed.
All right, peace, fellas. Peace.
All right.
Any last words, Drees?
Finally, we have come to the end. If you would like, you could go and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I don't even know if my channel is up. So if y'all don't mind, go over there and see if it's up. If it's up and you have subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I should be back live in time for us, supposedly for Super Bowl weekend. So y'all go over there and check if it's still up. It's up. Cool. Subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? But as usual, hey, please continue to walk the peaceful path rather than the tightrope given that makes others content with your being miserable. This is Drees, and I am out.
Peace. All right, y'all put Drees' link in the chat. Make sure y'all go over there. I think most of y'all already subscribed to him. KC in the building, what's going on? But check this out, man. It's 50-something people in the chat, man. They'll click this link and go over there and tell them Richie Rich sent you. Just click the link. Just go over there. Even if you don't stay long, just say, hey, Richie Rich sent you. Well, check the brother out. You almost at 1,000. Let's try to get up to that 1,000. Subscribe while you're over there. Peace out to everybody. Appreciate it, man. Positive vibes tonight. We out.